My name is James Rowlands, and in 2015 I started a WNR podcast with my friend
Dan White. And every month we bring you the latest collections, newest content, 205 Live and the crown jewel of the WNR NXT update.
Also each month the latest pay-per-views, and we are live not only for the Big Four but every takeover as well.
Plus in 2019 we go back 20 years and witness the Attitude Rise and the WCW's demise.
Until we've watched everything, we are with you, and we are the WNR. Yes, hello, I am James Rowlands, and as always I'm joined by
Dan White.
And today it's WNR202 Part 2. And it's WWE Royal Rumble 2019 Live. We've had all the pre-show and we've talked about it, but for the actual Royal Rumble event, before we do anything, let's start with the alternate intro, and there will be an overflow of Martin Luther King quotes this week. May there be an overflow of his love for humanity and his heartfelt commitment to eradicating justice. We cannot, with truth and consequence, quote my father while dehumanising each other and sanctioning hate. And that was Bernice King, and she was 5 years old when her father, Martin Luther King, was assassinated, and that's what she's saying. And of course we celebrated Martin Luther King Week in America. But we move on, and it's a Royal Rumble 2019. Is it our favourite event of the year, Dan? It's definitely mine.
It is definitely mine as well, yeah. If I'm ever stuck for anything to watch, I always whack a Royal Rumble on, whether it's to fall asleep or just to chill out and have in the background and watch. It is something that, you know, you always enjoy. There's always, you know, good moments throughout, and you know, there's not really many terrible Royal Rumbles.
No, without a shadow of a doubt. And of course, and Dan, can you explain the prediction league for everybody?
Yes, we have 3 prediction leagues. We have a WWE pay-per-view prediction league where we, you know, go head-to-head, choosing wrestler or choosing the outcomes of matches, write them down on the list, and then see who gets the most points. We have a NXT pay-per-view league, including the NXT UK division, and we have a bonus pay-per-view league as well.
And we get a winner and a loser, and the loser has to win a T-shirt of the winner's choice as a forfeit. And of course, Dan won last year, and predictions already started in this one. On the pre-show, we had an extra match, a kind of bonus match. It was your Raw Tag Team Champion Bobby Roode with Chad Gable going against a Calm, and it ended up being Scott Dawson. We both went for Rusev, we both got a point for that. The second match was Rusev versus Nakamura, and quite surprisingly, even though we both went Rusev, Nakamura walked away as United States Champion. Were you surprised by that?
I was very surprised, yeah. So I don't normally see titles change hands on the pre-show, because when you watch the Royal Rumble itself again, you don't really normally see these undercard matches.
Yeah, without a doubt. And then the third match, the Cruiserweight Championship, we both went Buddy Murphy, and Buddy Murphy retained. We'll bring that to you in the WNR for February. So that means we're 2 points all starting off, and it's the Royal Rumble, it's the main show, so let's start with the promo.
30 men, 30 women, the ultimate prize at stake. Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! With a tear in my eye!
This is the greatest moment in my life. Woo!
That has got to be the greatest thing I've ever seen! Oh my God, what the heck? Did that really happen? It wasn't me! Destruction by Strowman. Rey Mysterio! John Cena! Randy Orton! Asuka is going to WrestleMania!
Chaos at Royal Rumble. The man comes around to settle the score. Nobody is ready for Asuka!
Change! I am creating a brave new world.
The new Daniel Bryan will be champion forever.
I don't care if it's the new Daniel Bryan, the old Daniel Bryan. The championship belongs to me.
real champion lives for the challenge.
I am the last woman you want to provoke.
I will make you tap out and take back my women's championship.
I've waited far too long for this opportunity.
A lot of people questioning whether or not they believe in Finn Balor, and what's important is that I believe that I can beat Brock Lesnar.
For the championship that I never lost.
I believe Finn Balor will just be Brock Lesnar's victim.
David and Goliath.
Tonight, we begin the road to WrestleMania. We got the power! History in the making tonight. We got the power. 2 Royal Rumble matches. Last one, standing guaranteed a title opportunity at WrestleMania. Here we go. Line them up, throw them over. The opportunity of a lifetime. Let's just get lost in the moment. We are about to see a classic.
Oh my God, I absolutely love the Royal Rumble. What way to start. And what is the Royal Rumble? It's legendary. You know, it's sensational. We see all these great moments from the past, whether it be with Stone Cold Steve Austin winning it for the 3rd time, or indeed, you know, as well with Santino Marella being eliminated in 2 seconds, or Titus Wells' slide, you know. And then we talk about chaos in Royal Rumble. We talk about then the matches, of course, the Lynch versus Asuka match for the women's title, AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan, and what it means. And basically, the more important thing is the road to WrestleMania has begun. And tonight, it is the start of it, because we're going to find out who will be in the WrestleMania main event matches.
No, it's not a WrestleMania main event matches anymore, James. It is, you get to face the challenger of their opposing. They've taken out the WrestleMania main event kind of status, because it hasn't really been about the WrestleMania main event. It has been about going up against a champion of your choosing.
Well, the winner faces the champion of their choosing at WrestleMania. So the road to WrestleMania has begun, and we are live here in Phoenix, Arizona, for the Royal Rumble event, and a beautiful setting here, WrestleMania-esque in Safeco Field.
Do you reckon, like the little thingy, do you reckon that's going to help Titus Wells slide? Because, you know, without that curve, he's got to slow down for the curve, hasn't he? So, and if he headbutts the LCD screen, he's going to break his neck.
Yes, and I'm getting excited, Dan, because I said, you know what I said to you yesterday? We were talking about the Rumble, and I said Becky Lynch and Asuka will be the first match. Obviously, won't go Lynch's way. She'll be in a Royal Rumble match later tonight, and we're starting off with Asuka versus Lynch. God, I'm so excited. Dan, it's prediction time to go. The man is coming out here, and who is the man on predictions for the WNR podcast gone for the Royal Rumble main show?
Prepare to have your mind hole blown, because I have gone for the man to win, James. Yes, and new champion Becky.
Oh, you got Becky Lynch. I've gone Asuka in this. Why have you gone Becky Lynch? You're going to be right, aren't you? Why have you gone Becky Lynch for?
Well, James, you know, everyone is expecting her to come out and lose to Asuka, come into the Rumble and win it. But what if she didn't? What if she won here tonight and that's how she booked her ticket to WrestleMania?
I would agree with you, but the thing is at the moment is that you're going to be right in the end. But right now, how I would have played it with this match being first and then Lynch being in the Rumble later tonight. They might do a Luger Brett later tonight. Or, exactly, there might be Alchos. We've already seen Nakamura win the championship here tonight. So this could be difficult. The build-up to this, is Asuka a deserving champion at the moment? I love her to bits, but TLC, if it wasn't for Ronda Rousey, would she be women's champion? I think it's proven not. I love the fact Asuka, though, the Empress is coming out here in all the garb, ready for action here. I mean, Asuka is just a phenomenal athlete, isn't she, you know?
She's an amazing athlete, and, you know, you say, is Asuka deserving of having the championship? I think she was until WrestleMania. I think, you know, after losing to Charlotte Flair and even more embarrassingly losing to Carmella, I think it's kind of hampered Asuka and it's kind of shallowed down her push. So, you know, Asuka's not on the hit. She's not a bigger hit as she once was. And, you know, even though Asuka is amazingly over with the fans, she's not as like... She's not as over as Becky Lynch is.
Well, there's two problems for Asuka. First off, it means she won't have a proper successful title defence. She'll lose it. And after Asuka not losing for so long, obviously she lost to Carmella and Charlotte. She's lost in tag team matches since. But right now, we're going to see the new Asuka, because with Asuka with championships, might be a different animal. We saw how dominant she was with NXT with that strap. We don't know that with Asuka yet in this one, and that's what I like about the intrigue. Are we going to see the Asuka rolled because the title's on the line? We know how she knows how to defend championships. There's no doubt in my mind. But the man tonight is laser focused on the Empress of Tomorrow. And it's great that we've got women's matches that actually mean something as well. It's main event level. This is, Asuka Lynch. I'm looking forward to this match on SmackDown more than I'm looking forward to Daniel Bryan versus...
Indeed, yes.
So keys to victory, Dan. What does the man have to do if she wants to win this?
Well, Becky Lynch, she has certainly got the crowd behind her. I mean, look at all the man signs. She has been resurgent. She is a tough SOB. And, she needs to be relentless. She knows that Asuka didn't beat her for the title. It was all down to Ronda Rousey. And Asuka has yet to prove herself as a champion. And Becky Lynch, she's proven herself as a champion and a challenger time and time again. And you can see she has got that fire in her eyes, and she needs to go with that fire and just let it burn.
Yeah, well, I think without a doubt, I think we put predictions to the side for the moment. Just focus on how great this match will be. And Lynch is definitely ready. And, well, is anybody ready for Asuka? We're going to find out right now as the bell rings and the action starts. And she says for the championship, she's not messing around. Lynch needs to bring her best here tonight, and will we see maybe Ronda Rousey?
Well, we will in our match.
Yeah, I mean, in this match, I know we're going to see her later, but
Ronda Rousey's going to stick her oar in. Sorry, not whore. I don't think Ronda Rousey's going to stick her oar into this match. She should be focusing on the challenge that is Sasha Banks.
Well, a drop kick, and Lynch dodges it.
Puts her down to become... Could Becky Lynch become the first ever 3-time SmackDown Women's Champion?
She was the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. An incredible feat, especially to beat Asuka. And then she can say to Charlotte as well, I've done what you've done. I've beaten Asuka, in a championship match. As Lynch now with the European uppercuts.
What?
Asuka catches it though, now responding with the kicks to the thigh and a hamstring.
Drops Becky to the mat, kicks her arm, goes for a cover, but Becky kicking out at one.
And now Asuka, just a little kick to the face, and she likes it.
Catches the foot on the fourth attempt though. Says, look, cut it out. A huge forearm to the jaw.
And now the shot's just rocking Asuka.
Spinning heel kick to the midsection, just drops Asuka to a knee. Runs the ropes, ducks the clothesline attempt from Asuka. And shoulder block takedown there.
That's impressive by Becky Lynch, and they're definitely behind Asuka now on the barricade. And the referee's backing up Lynch, and Lynch listening at the moment.
Well, Lynch with a baseball slide out. Asuka rolls in. Oh, and gets caught with a hip attack. Sends Becky Lynch to the floor. I haven't got the LCD screen, so maybe he's going to slide under the ring.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Maybe they're going to say to Titus, tell you what, do it again. Well, Asuka now on the apron goes for the kick, but Lynch dodges it.
Runs up the stairs and just runs and boots Asuka straight in the stomach, sending her crashing to the mats below. And Becky's not done there.
Oh, sending Asuka right into the apron.
Bouncing her head off the mat a few times.
And now Asuka on the attack, sending Lynch into the apron. And we talked about Asuka last year being in the Rumble match. Of course, we all know what Becky Lynch was doing last year.
What was Becky Lynch doing last year, James?
Yeah, she was in the Royal Rumble itself. Came very close, one of the last few to be eliminated. But Lynch taken over on the outside.
Oh, Exploder suplex on the outside into barricade. That's been a fairly even cut match. Not one woman has had a rolling upper hand. They've kind of exchanged like possession, so to speak.
Yeah, but I feel now after that Exploder on the outside, that Lynch is going to try and maintain control now on Asuka. And Asuka's a difficult woman to try and keep down and beat down because she's so good on offense. But Lynch now starts walking it dry. And she didn't get pinned or submit to lose her championship. It was taken from her by Ronda Rousey, and Asuka's holding it now. And Lynch feels she could just walk here and walk out as champion, it would be a huge statement sent.
Indeed, and Becky, she's certainly got a lot more aggressive in her fighting style. You know, every bouncing Asuka's head off the turnbuckle means something. Even that snap suplex, you see she had a little bit more pepper in it.
And this is the important thing we talked about with Elias early on, last year, is the fact you need to change your moveset when you do a heel or a face. We know how great Becky Lynch was as a face, talk about SmackDown Women's Champion twice with that. And now as a kind of heel, even though she's getting the face, the popular reaction, she needs to kind of be a bit negative so the fans are kind of against her a little bit. And you can see the kind of more aggressive nature of doing. And, the fans are kind of digging it because it goes into it. If she was still doing the kind of same high-flying stuff like she was before, the crowd would be like, well, wait a minute. It kind of wouldn't work out in that way. And Asuka trying to kick away from Lynch.
Well, I think that's kind of, it works for the way that Austin was because, whether he was a face or a heel, he was still putting that extra bit of pepper on. He still had that,
Yeah, but as a heel, you kind of cower away, especially later on with Austin, kind of be scared and, submit when you didn't, that kind of character never was before. But Lynch is beating up Asuka on the ropes.
Well, Asuka was perched in the ropes and she just caught Becky Lynch from behind with the Asuka lock.
Well, Asuka is I'm going to say this now, is the most dangerous woman, is the most dangerous person in WWE. Because if you turn your back, if you look, get distracted for a second, Asuka will make you pay. The problem with Asuka at the moment is trying to get that confidence back that she had before. She just ran into the ring post there.
Well, Asuka had her manoeuvre tangled in the ropes. Now Becky Lynch is giving her a taste of her own medicine. She's got that disarmer on as Asuka was laying prone over the second turnbuckle.
And I feel the disarmer would have done more damage than the Asuka lock for those few seconds there. And Lynch now on the second rope.
Oh, but gets caught with a knee to the jaw.
And Lynch now in serious trouble.
But is Becky Lynch going to be a bit wary of a broken nose? It's when you've had an injury before.
Yeah, exactly. And should Asuka be targeting as well? Would that be a part of the game plan?
Well, Becky Lynch unloading on Asuka, but Asuka's just screaming it off, saying, "Look, come on, bring it on."
Well, this is what Asuka's all about. As Lynch Irish whip, but Asuka jumps up on the second rope and a drop kick
takes Becky Lynch down.
And now Asuka comes running in, hip attack on Lynch, sends her back. Go.
Looking for a German, but Lynch had it scouted. Have the Asuka attack scouted as she hits a few moves.
Oh.
Punching Lynch, and then she finally gets that snap German in.
And now Asuka again looking for the hip attack. Right to the face, going for the cover.
1, 2. Oh, but Lynch managing to kick out.
And now Asuka is looking to go up and hit some more high-flying offense. Oh. And here she comes, drop kick.
No, had it scouted. Moves to the side.
And a Beck's bottom, goes for the cover. Oh!
Asuka just managing to get the shoulder up at 2.
2. And Lynch cannot believe that.
She doesn't need to sit there and wail away on it. She needs to get back on the attack on Asuka.
Well, this is the thing, you've got to stand at constant. But Lynch might be coming up with a game plan to attack Asuka, but from any position, Asuka is done. And as Lynch went in for Asuka.
Got a cross arm breaker locked in. Becky trying to roll her up. 2.
Oh, no.
And now she's moved it around to the Asuka lock.
And Lynch is caught, but the hands aren't connected yet. She's moving around.
Oh, and Becky Lynch, luckily enough, getting to that bottom rope.
And you've got to think Lynch has watched hours of tape about Asuka and the Asuka lock and trying to how to get out of it, making sure you're protecting yourself. Now both women on the apron.
And it's simple and effective, the headbutt from Asuka. Both women in a very precarious position on the edge of the ring apron, exchanging blows.
And Asuka catches Lynch's leg, hangs her up in the second rope.
Starts punching her out the back of the head, looking for a German off the edge of the apron.
Asuka is trying to German suplex Lynch. And Becky's holding on with everything she's got.
Oh, and a couple of big back elbows stops Asuka's game plan there.
Uh-oh. And now Lynch looking to hit Asuka. A Becksploder, but Asuka's holding on.
She's got a leg wrapped around that second rope.
Anything to survive, and now it looks like Asuka's got an idea. And what's Asuka going to do? Look at the suplex. Becky Lynch, but again Lynch holding on. No! Oh!
turns Becky Lynch inside out, and both women crash down onto them wafer-thin mats.
How thin are those mats, Dan?
Well, they're mere millimetres thick, and they are over pure concrete.
My God, and a huge impact there. Oh, I don't think Lynch hit a full rotation, and she just splatted down. Oh, she tried to turn around, and Asuka gets back in the ring, and the referee's counting.
9.
Referee's up to 9.
Oh, and Becky Lynch manages to get in just in time.
Asuka can't believe it, but kick to Lynch's face.
1,
2.
But Becky managing to kick out.
Oh.
She's staying alive, staying in this match.
Well, Lynch showing her... and Asuka now showing a little bit of frustration.
And now Asuka, is she trying to come up with a game plan to put Becky Lynch away?
Well, she tried the Asuka lock, and that's failed. You know, Lynch is very adept at submissions. Let's not forget she used the disarmer. Now, both of these women just slugging it out on their knees. And Lynch has got a look in her eye, and so has Asuka. The last gunslingers in the West. And a slap, and another one. Oh, my word.
Asuka unleashing a huge combo on Becky. Looking for that spinning back elbow, but getting caught by the arm.
Oh,
Lynch looking to lock in the disarmer.
Now, Asuka managing to block, but the Irish Whip reversed.
Oh, spinning heel kick knocks Becky Lynch out.
1, 2, no.
Oh.
And Lynch will not be beat managing to kick out. And now Asuka has got Lynch. They're going to try and suplex moves.
Oh, Lynch lands on her feet with a backslide. Asuka comes charging in. Lynch catches her, springboards up, kick to the midsection.
And now Asuka just trying to fight back. Trying to get better footing, but Lynch catches her. Oh, my God. Not from there. Asuka's in trouble.
Exploder from the second rope.
Oh, Lynch with a cover. 1, 2.
Oh. Grab that arm, knock it up, Beck.
But Asuka managing to kick out.
Disarm her, Beck. Disarm her. You know what you got to do, gal.
No, she almost beheaded her there with that Exploder off the top. And now it's time she's going to look, or to put her in position.
Oh, dragging Asuka's limp, lifeless body to the corner.
And now it's Becky Lynch going to take a chance. Here comes Lynch. Leg drop. Asuka moves.
The Asuka lock.
And now the Asuka locks in, but Lynch is close to them right.
No, Asuka's trying to lock in the disarmer.
Oh, my God. What an insult that would be. But Lynch rolls through. And now she's getting the Lynch lock on Asuka. And she's getting it in.
Go on,
she's getting
make her tap.
And Asuka might be just about to submit to her own move. But Asuka trying to turn through. 1, 2, no.
Oh, Becky Lynch managing to break the hold. Kick to the head from Asuka.
My God, and Lynch, though, managing to turn it into the disarmer.
Boom, locked in. Tap, Asuka, tap, tap.
Asuka struggling to get to the ropes, but barely can make it. And now pulled into the middle of the ring. Asuka with a roll up. 1, 2, no, again Lynch up.
Rolls through. Rolls up Asuka. 1, 2.
No, moves her away again. Only a 2 count.
2.
Asuka now in a lock. No, Lynch is blocking.
Becky.
Asuka hasn't got it fully in. She hasn't got the leg hook. And now trying to roll into position. Oh my word. Rolls through and Lynch is caught. And Lynch taps out. My God. Innovative by Asuka. She does get the victory. Retains her championship. So Asuka wins here tonight. And I'm surprised Lynch tapped out. But then again, if you're caught in that submission, there's not a lot you can do. What did I think of that match? Oh, what a match that was, between the two women. The crowd was a bit quiet at first, but I kind of got really into it as the match moved along. And I'm just happy, not about, I'm just about Asuka, her first title defence, and she's made Lynch tap out, and she looks tough, and whoever's next in line, I reckon it's going to be someone like Sonya Deville who's going to get given a chance, if she's not tag team champions, to go up against Asuka. As for Lynch, I think she's going to move on to bigger and better things tonight anyway. What do I know about predictions? Well, I know I got that one right, and Dan, unfortunately not for you, so I'll go 3-2 up. For the first time in about 5 events, I am in the lead, but again, we are 4 matches down and we've still got 6 to go, so a lot still to play. What did you think of the match, Dan?
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a good match. What's next for Becky Lynch? If you can't overcome Asuka, then how can she be a legitimate champion for Ronda Rousey, a legitimate challenger for Ronda Rousey if winning the Rumble.
Because she's going to win the Rumble.
Yeah, but how can she bill herself as a competitor for Ronda Rousey?
Would it matter if Lynch beat Asuka in a kind of non-title match on SmackDown in a couple of weeks? Would that really even it up and they'll be like, right, the next time we fight could be the rubber match possibly? I mean, this doesn't ruin Lynch forever, does it? It
doesn't ruin Lynch forever, but you can't quite bill her up as a challenger for Ronda Rousey. You know, Ronda Rousey, she's undefeated. Asuka, she's defeatable. Charlotte has defeated Asuka. So it would make more sense for Charlotte to win the Rumble and then maybe Becky Lynch try and put herself into the match. Elimination Chamber or, what is it? Fast Lane or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But I wouldn't mind seeing Charlotte, if she was going to win the Rumble, instead of going against Rousey, which makes sense. Going to get you before for the title at WrestleMania, I'm going to do it again. You know, I know they're not going to go that way, but I think that would be better storytelling if they were doing it for Asuka. What's next for her? I'm not sure. What's next for Lynch? I'm not sure. But it's going to be an interesting thing here tonight anyway. Please, can we have quiet on the set? Please, quiet on the set. We're here at Chase Field and the A-lister is out. He is awesome. And we're going to get the SmackDown Tag Team titles on the line right now. This is what? Dan, what have you thought of the build-up to this match? Is Shane and Matt coming? Look, they're matching. How cute is that? What have you thought of the build-up to this?
It has been quite interesting seeing what's been going on between The Miz and Shane O'Mac. This all goes back to that disaster that was Crown Jewel when The Miz was unable to compete in the match. Shane McMahon valiantly took his place, won the trophy after competing in just one match, declared himself the best in the world. Well, Miz thought he should have had that trophy because he's the one that got to the final. They both kind of settled on it and the trophy's been treated as their baby. And, they're trying to bill them as best friends. You had Shane's birthday on SmackDown Live a couple of weeks ago. And, The Miz got Shane a nice pair of pumps to wear.
Oh, that lovely, though. Shane and Miz say hello to their dad. But you got to think the Bar beat The Miz and Shane up last week on SmackDown through the announce table. So it's going to be difficult. Prediction-wise, Dan, I have gone for, in this one, I'm 3-2 up at the moment, I've gone Shane and Miz for your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Dan, who you gone for?
Well, James, I don't think Shane and The Miz are a legitimate tag team here. They're just place fillers, going up against the Bar, who are an established tag team. They've been together for a little while now, and, it is obvious that Sheamus isn't going to take any time off to film movies or because of his injuries. So they're going to be sticking around for a long time. But they will not be leaving here as not the winners. Because I've gone for
Shane and Miz. I thought you went Shane and Miz. We've both gone Shane and Miz. After that very long-winded way of getting into it, the purple-headed warriors are coming out here at the moment. That's what they are! They're purple! They're tag team champions! We got them coming out. The Bar ready. Please, quiet on the set. We got The Miz and Shane going against them. Why have you gone for the ragtag team of Miz and Shane?
One word, James. McMahon.
Do you think they'll be tag team champions at WrestleMania? Or do you think that will end beforehand? No, I think there's like 2 more events beforehand. So, but will it be Shane as a heel, Miz as a face? This is the question. And what are your thoughts on Miz as a babyface at the moment?
It don't work. I think he is silly. He works best as a heel. I know they're going to try, something in a different direction. And The Miz, he is an entertaining character. Don't get me wrong. As much as I hate on his wrestling ability, he is an entertainer. And, seeing him, we've seen it a million times before, one trying to goad the other one into being a tag team together, finally accept. It was kind of like Rhino and Heath Slater. This is going to be the Rhino and Heath Slater kind of moment for them. You know, William and fucking Braun Strowman, or Nicholas and Braun Strowman.
Well, what's annoying about this as well, I feel, is that, don't get me wrong, I like Shane McMahon, I like Miz, but there's so many great tag teams on SmackDown at the moment, be it the Usos, New Day, Sanity, the Good Brothers, even Pre-Main Epico, you know, and they're missing out because Shane McMahon and the Miz are doing this. Now, don't get me wrong, I can understand why, and Shane McMahon has started this one early with a spear to Sheamus. He's livid. This has turned personal now.
Well, you know, can you kind of understand the side that the Revival are coming from?
Yeah.
They've been, our 2-time Tag Team of the Year, or is it 3-time?
2-time.
2-time Tag Team of the Year in WNR Awards. And, you know, they get overlooked for the son of the boss and, you know...
Don't get me wrong, I love The Miz, but he should be... Like, you know what I mean, doing what Nakamura's doing right now. Or even, you know, challenging next for Daniel Bryan for the title if it was kind of other way around, I feel. Whereas this one's a bit, you know, different. Cesaro's got the tag in now, and so is The Miz. And these two men are trading off, and I think The Miz is going to wear that T-shirt throughout the whole match. Just to show that they're together. Miz McMahon. And maybe Cesaro's a bit put off by this, but keys to victory in this one's gone. Because The Miz and Shane aren't your ordinary tag team, so I have no idea what to expect from them, you know?
Well, you know, looking around the arena, there's no high structures for Shane to jump off unless he jumps off that massive podium that's been set up for the light rig. I highly doubt that. Is he going to jump off a turnbuckle onto an announce table to, you know, with a huge elbow to get a bit of a comeback on the bar? You don't know. Well, it has been. I think this is, you know, a comic relief match.
Yeah, well, at the moment, that's what it seems to be. Is now Sheamus and Cesaro getting in, and Miz and McMahon in. It doesn't feel like it's going to be that long a match, but this might be the story told now because it's Sheamus and Cesaro looking to beat down the Miz a little bit. And did the Miz just accidentally go into Shane?
No, Shane grabbed him to stop him bouncing back into Sheamus.
Oh, there we go. So that wasn't bad tag teaming, and Sheamus now knocks McMahon off the apron. And the Miz going after him. Now the Miz kicks in the corner. And the Miz tonight, if he enters the Royal Rumble, enters his 13th Royal Rumble match, which is quite incredible. When you consider when he first joined, everybody said he wouldn't last. He doesn't get injured annoyingly for others as well. And this is the thing, he's a constant in a world of change. Saying that, like, the bar been around for a little while now, especially Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yes, and, you know, you can see that the bar are working well as a tag team and... They're clearing an announce table.
Oh, here we go.
Shane's going to come and make the save, jump off there, do.
Yeah, at least it's not going to be a long match. You look to try and do what they did on SmackDown. Shane stops him.
Oh, Miz bouncing Sheamus off the ring post, laying Cesaro down on the announce table.
But Cesaro's not taking enough punishment to be knocked out on the announce table yet.
Oh, the Miz is there to make sure he doesn't move.
Oh, here we go. Now Shane is going up. Bad knee and all.
Sheamus is going to push him off, isn't he?
It must be written into Shane's contract that he's got to fly every time he's on the top. Oh, and Sheamus there stopping it. Sends Miz into the ring post and Shane's stuck. And is he going to go dive?
Well, he's stood up there. Comes off, takes out Sheamus. Well, motion for Shane O'Mac.
But Cesaro with the uppercut.
Upper what?
He must have said just lay it in because he's just wiped Shane O'Mac out. And now it's just the bar. Well, can the Purple-Headed Warriors get the victory here tonight?
Oh, and Cesaro going from pillar to post with Shane throwing him into the barricade on the other side of the ring.
And now they've got him and double team move to the Miz and this could be over. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, the Miz managing to kick out.
Oh, and showing his toughness. And staying in this one for his team. And now Sheamus off the top. Knees to the midsection. But again, Miz getting the shoulder up at 2.
2.
Now Sheamus going for that submission. Well, the bar, though, are in control. It's no real surprise when you think about it. It's the 5th time being tag team champions. And how long have they held the titles for, Dan?
Well, it's about 100 days now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Over 100 days.
They're in control here.
Miz's shirt is getting ripped off. So Sheamus can do the 10 beats of the Finn Balor.
I was wrong about that. I apologise. The shirt is ripped. And Sheamus is livid. And now Cesaro and Sheamus look at the suplex Miz back in.
Shane O'Mac's trying to Get himself back into the match.
Miz desperate and Shane. He sweats so profusely now. I'm not used to it. The old Shane McMahon didn't. But then again, he's been back, 4 or 5 years? At least 3 or 4. At least he's been about 2 or 3 years. And Shane now trying to get the crowd into this one. Miz desperate for the tag.
Well, not surprised Shane O'Mac's sweating. He's wearing a pair of fucking trousers. He's got a vest on underneath his top.
Yeah, but they're in a stadium. How warm's the stadium going to be?
They're fucking warm in there, aren't they? If you can wander around freely in your pants.
Well, I suppose, but these are professional athletes, and the big lights are on, and Sheamus and Cesaro are doing a great job at the moment of beating down the Miz.
I mean, Sheamus is sweating as well, to be fair.
I'm just talking about in general, the Miz. You know, when Shane comes out on Raw or SmackDown, he's just sweating a lot. And the Miz trying to roll up, Sheamus gets shot up at 2.
2. The clubbing blow to the back, and it puts the Ball family back in the bar's court.
Now Cesaro for the second, double axe smash down. Goes for the cover 2. Oh.
But the Miz getting the shoulder up.
And now it's just basic tags for the 2 men. And now Miz hits a jawbreaker on Sheamus. Look for the tag for Shane. But no, Cesaro's there, but Shane dodges it.
Miz with a high back body drop. Can he finally get a tag to his partner in?
He's been beaten down for the last 5 minutes.
And even though Shane doesn't look it, he is quite fresh.
And now desperate for the tag. But what's left? Cesaro is going to make it to Sheamus. Tags him in.
Miz makes it to Shane. So Shane and Sheamus. Sheamus looking for the bro kick. Shane O'Mac dodging it and just wailing away at Sheamus. Irish whip. Nice spinning back elbow from O'Mac.
And a former multi-time WWE champion being knocked down by I don't even know how old Shane McMahon now, 40 or 50s.
He's in his 50s.
Oh!
Now bait and switch.
Takes down Cesaro. Goes for the DDT on Sheamus. Hits it. 1, 2.
Oh. Sheamus managing to kick out. Cesaro gets a tag in, saving his partner.
Will be no coast to coast, but back elbow on Cesaro.
Shane O'Mac stacking him up.
Oh no, he's not. Surely.
Don't call me Shirley, but he looks set to be going for both the bar in the coast to coast.
Oh my God! Now they're in trouble. Here comes Shane. Oh,
gets caught by Cesaro,
and we're gonna see the swing. He's the king of swing, and Shane's going for a ride. And he's swinging around at least 10 times.
At least 15 times.
And how impressive by Cesaro to keep going. And now Cesaro is going to go sharpshooter. No, Shane blocking it.
Looking for the triangle.
Oh my God, and Cesaro might just tap out here. Oh my God.
Cesaro powering Shane up, but Shane's got hold of the ankle.
And Cesaro looks to be fading fast. And Shane has got Cesaro in serious trouble. And if the arm goes, we've got new tag team champions. Oh.
Sheamus off the top with a knee. He just starts kicking away at Shane O'Mac.
Oh, but the Miz finally back in. Big boot to Sheamus takes him out.
Miz is going to go flying. No, Sheamus sidesteps and Miz lands on his feet, but Miz gets taken out of a huge clothesline.
Well, the Bar are in control of this one at the moment. Now Cesaro tags in Sheamus, looking to pick him up and end it. And a double team white noise too.
Oh, but Shane O'Mac managing to get the shoulder up at 2.
2. And now Cesaro picking up Shane. And he's holding him up for Sheamus to bro kick him. But the Miz slowly getting in. Oh!
Pushes Cesaro into the way of the bro kick. Skull crushing finale.
And now takes Sheamus out. Shane's going up. Cesaro's down. And he can't do this, can he? He's going up. Shane's going to You can try shooting star 450. Here he comes. Oh my God.
Shooting star
2, 3. And Miz and the Miz and Shane McMahon are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Dan, what did you think of the match?
I thought it was a very good match, actually. You know, it had a bit of everything, a lot of action. For something that you thought was possibly going to be a comic relief style match, it actually delivered, a lot better than I was expecting. Some great moments in it, and I'm glad to see that Shane didn't go through an announce table and didn't fuck himself up hitting a coast to coast.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt. I mean, they hinted at it, but they did it well there, and even the ending, the bar can, come back to fight another day, and Miz's dad is happy. The Miz and Shane are on top of the world, baby. Tag team champions, and a really good match. Means after his predictions, we both got 4-3 to me after 5 matches, but still have 5 matches still to go, of course. The 2 big, you got the WWE Universal title, WWE Championship, of course, the Raw's Women's title, and the 2 Royal Rumble matches. Well, up next, it's the Women's Championship on the line for Raw, and it's Sasha Banks, the boss, going against Ronda Rousey. And we saw what happened just last week, a couple of weeks ago, the altercations between Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey. Now, is Sasha Banks a legitimate threat to Ronda Rousey at this point, Dan?
She most certainly has, yes. We mentioned Sasha Banks before. She has been an innovator in women's wrestling. She's had the first Iron Woman match. She's done it all, and that was all before Ronda Rousey was even thought of in WWE.
Yeah, and I mean, she said before the match as well that she's the best in the world. She's going to make Ronda Rousey submit. I believe Banks because she's, great weapons in a repertoire to get the job done here tonight. So underrated as well. The build-up's been a bit short because it's kind of like it came out of the blue, really. But I think if they built up more, it could have been, a more kind of meaningful type match. I think that's what we're missing a little bit, but I think it should be good. Ronda Rousey's performed well at pay-per-views, and against Sasha Banks, she said it's her dream opponent, and we're getting it now. But prediction-wise, Dan, who have you gone for in this match?
I have gone for, and no new champion, Ronda Rousey.
Yes, I've gone Ronda Rousey as well, so we've gone the same for this one. Why Ronda Rousey for?
I think they're still going to build her up, and, to get a bit of a reputation, you've got to kind of go through the 4 horsewomen, and I think this is going to be the first step on Ronda Rousey's kind of attempt at dominating the 4 horsewomen. She's going to start off with Sasha Banks. I think Bayley's going to be her next challenger, maybe Charlotte Flair, maybe Becky Lynch, and then it's going to culminate at a WrestleMania for kind of horsewomen supremacy.
Well, if try to look in a kind of positive way of like if Sasha Banks can get the job done against Ronda Rousey, what's she going to have to do in this match to make it work?
Well, Ronda Rousey, she's going to have to push. Ronda Rousey's to make it work. Well, Banks is going to have to push Ronda Rousey to the absolute limit and become just a whisker away from capturing the gold or the title as it is now, and just prove herself worthy of being a competitor for Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet.
Well, we're happy to see Banks. What about Rousey? Sounds like they're putting her out of the building at the moment. Well, she's clapping hands and giving out gifts like any good babyface should do. But the reaction isn't as strong, and I did worry about this. People think she's not in it 100%, and why should they care? And how long's Ronda Rousey been champion for, Dan?
161 days, and she's only been in it, a little over 365 days, so a third of her time she's held a championship.
Yeah, and she is a dangerous woman, there's no doubt about that. Their armbar is one of the dangerous in wrestling, but don't forget about the Banks statement as well. If you go and get submissions, Sasha Banks will not be phased. We talked about in the pre-show her matches with Bayley, kind of making women's wrestling what it is today. Banks will not be phased. She's been in big match situations before. And she will not back down from Rousey right now. Rousey's getting in Banks' face, and Banks is not backing down. And Rousey's annoyed. A big fight feel here. Every time Ronda Rousey gets involved, it feels big fight.
So do you think Banks is getting under Ronda Rousey's skin a bit?
I think most definitely. I think this is what Banks can do. That legit boss character, that's kind of been a watered down version at the moment, when it was in NXT when she first came over, was so strong, especially as a heel playing off a good face. That's where Banks works at her best. We saw it against, and I think with Rousey, you talk about a white, blue collar baby face. It's definitely what we've got here. And Banks not backing down, getting in her face. Oh, went for the slap.
Rousey grabs the arm drag takedown by Banks, though.
What do you think of Rousey's makeup this month?
It's a bit toned down, but I still think it looks hideous. The eyes, she looks like an idiot.
Well, but, exactly. Even the attire's a little bit weird, where Banks just looks like a star at the moment. He's got the hand of Rousey.
Takedown. But Rousey manages to turn it around into a kind of foot flip over. And now Rousey's mocking Sasha Banks. Is that a good idea, James? Should you piss off Banks?
Well, I think it is quite a good idea. You know, you talked about the mind games earlier. Banks having the advantage, and that plays it back into Rousey's court. Whereas Banks will look for a bit of retribution later. I think that's definitely what we're going to see. But at the moment, Rousey there, lovely getting out of the way of Banks. Very confident.
She's skipping around the ring at the moment. Is she too confident, though?
Well, this is the thing. When we've seen it before, we talked about that with unbeaten wrestlers. We talked about Bianca Belair. We will talk about Bianca Belair at TakeOver. Sometimes you don't realise, you're doing something because you've been doing it for so long. And now, a tribute to Eddie Guerrero, maybe the Three Amigos, but Banks
flips her over, looking for the Banks statement, but Rousey looking for the...
looking for that armbar, but managing to move around. Banks gets to the rope, and Banks has used Eddie Guerrero as an inspiration.
Well, I was just about to say that, is that kind of spitting in her face? She's already got the Rowdy Piper as her inspiration.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it is a dig at Banks and trying to get under the skin, but a slap across the face to Rousey did not have the right response because Rousey just booted Banks out of the ring. Now she's got her up against the ring post, just working the midsection. Oh!
Looking for a huge elbow, and she's knocked the LED screen out of commission on the ring post. But I think it's going to hurt Rousey a lot more than it's hurt the LED screen.
And now here comes Banks' suicide dive. Took Rousey out, but you can see Rousey inexperienced there. And catching Banks. But Rousey's got her arm, and that is not good with Sasha around.
Banks goes for the cover, but Rousey managing to kick out.
Oh.
I think that was a bit late on the...
right now. Oh, shit.
They'll be back on in 5 minutes.
And now look at Banks, beautiful. He's got Rousey down, he's got the arm.
Well, she's got the hammerlock locked in, and she's working away at the throat.
Now she's using Rousey's arm to hurt herself, and now she's got the knee, bridging the back.
It's all working over the spine, ready for that Banks statement.
Oh, and Rousey sent into that turnbuckle. And Banks now, the true purple-headed warrior, coming running in. What? She's got purple hair down with her knees.
James, just no.
She got Rousey down. Oh, Ronda managing to kick out.
Just no with the purple-headed warrior.
Why do I keep seeing purple-headed warriors here tonight, Len Dan?
Well, I think it's because you've been DMing Mark Tardis quite an awful lot. A bit too much, if you know what I mean. And no, this is not me getting jealous because
sounds
he's getting all your attention.
Yeah. Well, talk about purple. Green is not your colour. And now Banksy. But Ronda's getting to her feet. And the back elbow. She throws Banks down to the canvas. Comes running in.
Oh, but Banks with a boot up straight into the jaw of Rousey. Banks perched up on a second rope. Rousey ducks it. Oh, Rousey with a spinning back elbow.
And now has got Banks down, but Banks with a shoulder up. And now Rousey. Do you think Rousey's better working than Baszler?
No.
Your first reaction was no.
Close call. Yeah, I don't think she is because, watching this match, and Rousey's been kind of making a few amateurish mistakes.
And that's what it seems like. And again, Banks working on the arm. This time using the ropes, coming down, using the impact with the knees, and now shining wizard to the face.
1, 2. Oh, but Rousey managing to kick out.
A little bit upset, but she's got to keep on Ronda Rousey. We talked about this earlier with Becky Lynch and Asuka. You can't let Ronda Rousey recover. You should have a gameplay set up. You should have a plan A, a plan B.
And if that doesn't work, go to plan C.
And now Banks has got Rousey choking him in a corner.
Well, Sasha Banks, though, does need to keep her finger on the trigger.
Is this a problem, though, for WWE Remote? Not Ronda Rousey. Oh, wait a minute. Rousey moved and Banks with the knees of the corner.
Rousey rolls through, picks her up in a fireman carry. Or a fire person carry.
And now she's going to look to spin around, but Banks reversing. Crucifix pin. Thrown through.
Oh, she's got the armbar locked in.
Oh, my God. We saw a strange submission earlier. We've seen a really weird one now. Rousey can't move. She couldn't even tap out if she wanted to. And now the injured arm, the arm manipulation.
And Banks with the back of her leg as well, just kicking away at Rousey.
And now Rousey's been ridden like a motorbike here. Bit like Travis Brown wants to do. And now back to hand. And Rousey, though, managing to turn it a little bit. get the shoulders down, but only a 1.
1.
And now right into the bank statement.
And Ronda Rousey, she can see that bottom rope, but she just can't quite reach it.
And she's fading fast, and Banks, if need be, will push away the ropes or push through. But breaks it, and Rousey now has got Sasha.
Oh, and hits the Piper's Pit.
Now Ronda in serious trouble, but still in this match, even though she might feel it slipping away. She comes running in, goes for the knee, but looked like Banks blocked it. And now Rousey had the arm, like a triangle on those ropes. And even if it was only in for a couple of seconds, it might have popped out of socket. Might have hyperextended the elbow, for goodness sake.
Oh, I like a good old hyperextension, but Rousey's trying to make her way out to the top rope. Banks is recovering a bit quicker than Rousey expected, though, and cuts her off.
And now Banks and Rousey high up. It's not going to end well. Banks hanging on, not for long, and a knee right to Rousey. And now she's going to go. And now it looks like Banks is going to superplex Rousey off the top. Rolls into the cover, but no, Rousey out at 2.
2, but straight into that armbar. Not missing a beat.
And that's why Banks pin attempt there, because then she knew she'd be in control. But does this hurt the Rumble? Because we're going to get 2 Rumble matches really close together. Is that going to take away from either Rumble match, or is it okay? Because like we said, we don't want to get too much of it, and if you have them...
Well, if you have a Rumble match next, and then you've got 3 matches in between the Rumbles.
Yeah.
So, it is a long enough distance.
No, you only have 2. You've only got the Universal and WWE title match after this. Rousey slams down Banks, though.
Oh, but Banks managing to kick out.
Oh.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, the Battle of Brock's not going to go that long, is it? Unless they go long with Bryan and AJ. But Rousey slams down Banks. And again, now he's ragdolling around the ring.
Keeping hold of that arm. 3rd time over the shoulder, just throwing Banks about.
Now going to look for the arm breaker, but no, Banks using her experience in the ring, knowing where she was and pushing Rousey out. Now Rousey throwing Banks in. But Banks has tapped out, but it doesn't matter when it's outside. And Ronda Rousey looking to put Banks away. Oh, Banks hasn't got a lot left. Getting punched
everything
away.
she can to block, but she's fighting back, giving as good as she's getting. But Rousey just gets the upper hand.
Oh my God, shots to the gut. Swings her over, breaks her gear with the shot, goes for the leg, but oh my God, caught with a knee.
Oh, but delivers a knee of her own, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Sasha managing to get the shoulder up at 2.
2. And now Rousey looking to get to her feet. And Banks in serious trouble.
Rousey looking for a gut wrench.
Oh, but can't do it with a bad arm. And Sasha sends Rousey into that bottom turnbuckle.
I think she sends her into it arm first.
And then Sasha kicking down. And I think the vest attire of Banks is broken.
No, Banks undone it after the armbar. And she started unravelling it.
Well, there we go. She's trying to jump. She's got the arm.
No, Banks pushes her through, manages to escape it yet again.
And now Rousey picking up Banks, looking for another Piper's Pit. Banks rolls through low. 2. Oh. And that might be the closest Rousey's come to losing it.
But straight into the bank statement.
Can't get the arm locked, and now she's got it. No, again, the bad arm's coming back. And Banks,
she's using her ring attire.
Well, we talked about it hanging around earlier, and that allowed her to get it in. The referee's got to do something about this. Right across her mouth.
Oh, she's using all of the 5 count that she gets given. Locking her fingers.
And now Sasha Banks stomping away at the hand of Rousey. Oh, Rousey got a fingertip.
Rolls her up 1, 2.
Oh. Out of harm's way, arm breaker. And Banks is taking Rousey to school at the moment. Imagine if Rousey was to lose for the first time in submission. And a joint manipulation out of their fingers. But Rousey rolls through.
Picks Banks up looking for a gut wrench. Oh, gut wrench slam.
Oh, she's got her down.
Rolls through, picks her up in a fire person's carry.
And now it's going to be another Piper's Pit. Hits
1,
it.
2,
Goes for the cover.
3.
Gets the job done. Ronda Rousey wins. My God. I think that match wasn't bad. Scruffy at times.
It wasn't bad, but you can still see Ronda Rousey's inexperience shining through.
Yeah, and I don't have a go at Banks. Sometimes she can be accused of being a bit, not sloppy, but scruffy. And I feel it came into play sometimes, even though the attire, was the story told there. I think it was a great match for the two. It's just, it was never going to be at 5 stars. Look at Rousey there. That is unprofessional. That's not great. She grabs the hand of Banks and says thank you. We shouldn't really see that on camera as yet. But I think it was a good encounter. And Banks is very, very good. And I think that proves you can give her a chance down the road, and she will definitely deliver. She probably one of Rousey's better matches. Would you say one of her best matches?
Yeah, I'll say it was one of her better matches, one of her more competitive matches. It was an overall good match.
Oh, look at that. Rousey's got hold of Banks' arm.
Well, the be-all and end-all, they're both faces. But how is a take to defeat?
Do you know what I'd really like? If Banks fucking knocked out Rousey now, and it would be 3 out of the 4 horsewomen have knocked the piss out of Rousey. But it looks like Banks is going to show a bit of respect to Ronda.
As you say, they are faces.
Yeah, the better woman maybe won tonight. But that's a touch of class there by Ronda. And Banks didn't knock her out. Well, fair play, Ronda has estimations tonight.
She does slightly. I've made no bones about not being the biggest fan of her, and I think she's still too inexperienced. If they can't give a title to Braun Strowman, who I think is less sloppy than Ronda Rousey, then why put one on Ronda?
Yeah. Well, after the 6th match, it's 5-4 to me. Another point each for us there as we move on. And actually, we just 4 matches left. We've got 2 Rumble matches and the 2 heavyweight championships as it was. He's been arrested for domestic abuse.
Oh, but hang on a minute, James. Sasha Banks is making her way back to ringside.
Oh, she wants to take the hand. Go on, Sasha. Beat the fuck out of her.
Go on, Banks. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
4. Banks saying 4. And then 4 horsewomen. And they will ride again. So a little bit of respect there. We are going to see it sooner rather than later. And Banks there, but that's a shame. I wonder Rousey wins, devastated. But again, another women's title match and a great story told.
Yeah, you can't really fault their storytelling. They are building up for the bigger picture. And, hopefully it will pay off in dividends as well, the slow burn.
Right, so we had some big news as well. That John Cena is not here due to an ankle injury, so Braun Strowman is going to replace him. Another loud damn, because we've got mini games coming up with the Rumbles. Take John Cena out and replace him with Braun Strowman. We'll explain the mini games in just a minute. Well, we'll explain the mini games now, Dan. What's the mini games?
Well, we've got a few mini games. We've got the numbers 1 to 30 for both the men's and the women's Rumbles, and we're going to put a wrestler, we're going to try and guess which wrestler comes out of which number. We've also got 3 surprise entrants. We've got 3 who eliminates who. We've got an Iron Man, a Santino Man, and most eliminations.
So now it's time for the Women's Royal Rumble match. And we're getting very special commentary, Beth Phoenix. That means she won't be in a match. God damn it! That's already one of mine gone. But we'll see what happens here.
So do you think it's too soon for Becky Lynch to come out and win it?
No.
You lie.
So it's time for the Women's Rumble, and we are so excited. We're going to get things started right away. And here comes number 1 right now. And number 1, oh my God, it's Lacey Evans making her Royal Rumble debut here tonight. Getting started. We've got mini games. We talked about it. But first off, we've got to do Royal Rumble random draw to make sure we get right. So we're going to ask our phones to give us a number. I'll ask Siri, Dan, you'll ask Google. You can go first, Dan.
Okay, Google, give me a number between 1 and 30.
8.
8. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 30. 9. Oh. All right, 8 and 9. Not really going to work. There's a bonus point for them. There's a bonus point for who eliminates whom. We'll talk about more of that probably after the match as well, or if it actually happens. But Dan, you've got both our mini games envelopes.
I have indeed. Just opening them now.
Yeah, we've done a 1 to 30 on it, and I don't think I've gone Lacey Evans as my number 1 here. But there's a point for each one. We get correct in the right order.
Your number 1 is Naomi, and my number 1. Billy Kay.
Billy Kay. Well, unfortunately for us, we don't get a point, but we've got who eliminates who. Most eliminations. Santina for who's quickest in there, but Lacey Evans looks like she's getting a microphone to start us off. Or she's here to clean up the entire women's division. Who have we got at number 2, Dan?
You have got Mandy Rose. I have got Mickie James.
Well, Lacey Evans giving a promo at the moment, so we've got them. We've got who eliminates who. Surprise entrances and, of course, Final 4, but we won't know that until the Final 4. Oh!
And it is Natalya.
Well, Natalya is number 2. And, of course, if we've gone for Natalya or Lacey Evans in this one, then, of course, the other will be missed out on. So, there we go. Who? Me?
We've both gone for the same for number 3, Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, no, you copied me, I know.
Oh, you copied me?
Yeah, sure. And Natalya's out here to prove a point. The Queen of Hearts wants to send a statement, but from number 2, it's going to be difficult. But a very interesting lineup.
Does either woman stand as they're in the ring? Lacey Evans, she's relatively unknown throughout the WWE main rosters. She could be a dark horse.
Yeah, but it's going to be difficult. But Sasha Banks went 54 minutes last year, didn't she? So it proves that it can be done here, the Women's Rumble. Lacey Evans wants to send a message. And so does Natalya. We're going to get the second ever Women's Rumble match started right now. And, of course, we'll announce, prediction-wise at the moment, like I say, it's 5-4. That's not going to change. We're only going to get a point for the predictions. We'll announce the winners, or announce who we've gone for in the match when they actually come out as well, which would make more sense. And Lacey Evans there, that was nice, springing over Natalya. And now dodging Natalya with a clothesline. Double drop kick.
Oh, well, both women hitting a drop kick. Both women nipping up. Not as impressive from Lacey Evans, but she made it to her feet.
Now Evans pushing away Natalya. Goes for the back elbow, but Natalya's dodging it. Because it's every 90 seconds. Someone comes out and Lacey Evans could be eliminated now. Holding on to the apron. Now dives over.
Very agile. Grabs the back of the hair and just rips Natalya down to the mat.
And now sending Natalya into the top turnbuckle.
Looking to try and eliminate her.
No, getting her up top. This is a precarious position to be in. Especially in the Rumble match. Of course, both feet's got hit. It's a Shawn Michaels rule. Both feet got hit that way for Finn Matt. And here we go. We're going to get the third entrance to the Royal Rumble.
Hurricane Rana down. Well, James, we've both gone for Charlotte Flair.
Well, Natalya's hit a close on Lacey Evans. And it is
Mandy Rose.
Oh! I went for a number 2. She came out number 3. But it doesn't matter now. And Mandy Rose is going to make an impact here. And she's had a lot of tension on her. And she is one of my who eliminates who. Mandy Rose to be eliminated, but by Naomi. I thought Naomi would be out here. They've been having trouble recently with Usos. Natalya gets clotheslined down. So let's hope she stays in long enough to see Naomi.
Indeed, yes.
Well,
James, funny you should say that because she is one of my who eliminates who as well.
Oh, and who is it? Naomi eliminates...
I've gone for Naomi eliminates Rose.
Yeah, we're both going the same for that then. Oh, and Lacey Evans getting caught by Natalya. Rose got cut down by Natalya as well. Slammed down by Evans. And you see as Rose came out, Evans missed a moonsault. And now she's clutching both women. And what's Natalya got planned? By this point, double sharpshooter. And Natalya drop kicked him. Oh, and I don't think we've ever seen this before, Dan.
Yes, we have.
I don't think we ever have.
Yes, we have. I've seen it before, but she's got him double stacked looking for the double sharpshooter. Can she get it in?
Oh,
she
my
has.
God.
And the clock has started. Both women are tapping out.
Well, here we go. We're going to get number 4, Dan. Who do you think we've gone for?
You have gone for Ruby Riott. I have gone for Liv Morgan.
And
Riot Squad music. Liv Morgan! Boom!
So Dan gets the first point of the evening as Liv Morgan comes out. So Liv Morgan's out here with a blue tongue.
I'm gonna be
now she's taking her time, and now she's out!
Oh, wow, that must be a good Santino.
Santino. Who have you gone for? Who have you gone for Santino?
I've gone for Zelina Vega.
And who have I gone for?
You have gone for Lana.
Lana. Well, Morgan there lasted, what were you going to call that at the moment? Was it 3 seconds?
I'd say that, yeah, about 3-4 seconds.
Well, Liv might come out for number 4, but she didn't last long.
Out of number 4.
It's not about that, Dan. It's about the Royal Rumble. It's not about these mini games.
Yes, indeed. But Lacey Evans is doing very well. She's got them both stacked up in the corner. She's mopping her sweat away because she is a lady.
Was that a tampon? That's disgusting.
No, it's not. It was a sanitary towel, James.
Well, here we go. Number 5, Dan. Who have you gone for?
I've gone for Dana Brooke. James, you have gone for a surprise entrant in Lita.
Ooh. Mickie James. Well, Mickie James out here. Can she actually win the Rumble here? I know she's come down at number 5. But has she got a chance here, Dan?
Well, she is a former 6-time champion. So, you know, she has what it takes. She's a veteran of the ring. And she knows her way around it. And she's looking very spry.
Yeah, and let's not forget that Lacey Evans and Natalya and Mandy Rose. The only person to be eliminated so far is Liv Morgan.
These two women, they know each other inside and out. And Mickie James hits Natalya with a spinning heel kick, but gets caught by Mandy Rose.
And then Mandy hit with a back elbow. Mickie James has got her. And the submission, and Precarious trying to get over the top. And now Rose is in trouble. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Mickie James managing to escape. Can she eliminate Mandy Rose? She's teetering.
Oh, Rose just hanging on barely.
Oh, looking for the mitt kick. Missed it. Catches her with a big forearm. Mandy Rose is in a very precarious position. But Lacey Evans comes to her rescue. And Mickie James with a Lufez press.
Well, here we go. 10 seconds away from number 6, Dan. Who have we gone for?
I've gone for Lacey Evans. So, no. And you've gone for Sarah Logan. Ember Moon.
Wow, Ember Moon. That's a big one. Have we gone for her as winning the Royal Rumble?
Pass.
No, I have not, but I know a lot of people online were saying Moon's got a chance. She comes in off the second rope.
Springboard crossbody, taking out 2 women at once.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And now she hits Mandy Rose in the face.
Going for Lacey Evans.
Evans in trouble. Oh,
plants
my word.
her face first onto the mat. And Ember Moon is fired up for this match. Takes out Mickie James. Hip attack in the corner. Taking out Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose is in Chen.
And Rose hanging on for dear life. Well, we've had no surprises yet in the Women's Royal Rumble, but Moon is getting pushed over by Mickie James at the moment. And now it's Beth Phoenix and Mandy Rose there.
Lacey in a very precarious position, but now manages to get back into the ring.
And here we go, coming down to number 7 now.
Well, I've gone for Sarah Logan. You have gone for Alicia Fox.
Oh! And it's one of the Iconics. And here we go, Billie Kay.
Billie Kay is in the ring.
And so you went for number 1. She's coming out number 7. She's one of the favourites, especially if you stay until Peyton Royce comes in, and then you've got a tag team there.
Indeed, yes. But I think both the Iconics will be looking forward to an opportunity at the title.
Well, number 7, and she's taking her time getting in.
Well, is she going to wait for a tag team partner to come out?
Well, I mean, that's good strategy. There are no disqualifications.
Indeed, yes.
Billie Kay
She's waiting for Peyton Royce. You can't get eliminated if you're not in the ring, James.
Well, that's true. And now Moon's going to get jumped over the top by Mandy Rose, now hanging on. So we've only had one, and that's Liv Morgan, and one refusal to get into the ring, and that's by Billie Kay. And waiting for a partner, Peyton Royce. And now they're all trying to get, again, Mandy Rose over the top, but she's still hanging on.
And Natalya with a back elbow to Mickie James. And we're looking at number 8, and I've gone for Peyton Royce.
Oh.
And you have gone for Liv Morgan. So unfortunately, James, no.
Oh my God.
Nikki fucking Cross.
Oh my God. Nikki's not Cross. She's furious. She's out here.
And I'm number 8.
Oh my God. You're on number 8. You get Cross. Could she win the Rumble? Uh-oh. She might have noticed Kay. And she has pushed her against the barricade.
And I have gone for Nikki Cross for most eliminations.
Well, Nikki Cross is here, and there seems to be 5 women standing in the middle of the ring. Here comes Cross.
Oh, Crossbodies takes them all out.
And Cross has gone crazy. Taking down Phoenix, taking down James. And Lacey Evans. And now going after Mandy Rose, who's taking a lot in this. She's going to eliminate Lacey Evans.
Oh, no, Evans holding on.
Oh, my word. And Nikki Cross going after Ember Moon.
Takes down Moon.
Well, I thought Cross would be late, but she's come here. And she's on target now going after Mickie James.
Oh, Mandy Rose thinks she's going to bite off a bit more than she can hand Nikki Cross.
Going after the hair, and Nikki Cross likes it. Well, she might not be sure. You have to get him over the top. She just wants to hurt him at the moment.
Bang, slamming her to the mat.
And taking the top off. And look what she did to poor Billie Kay, who's in a replay of it.
Shoves her into barricade. Oh, Billie Kay's in the match.
Well, Billie Kay's come in as retribution. And Nikki Cross going after her. And here we go, number 9 coming out here.
Well, your pick. I think it's going to be Riot. You think it's going to be Nikki Bella.
And it's the other iconic. She's coming to help out. It's Peyton Royce, number 9. And Nikki Cross out here to the Iconics are going to go after her.
Grabs hold of Nikki Cross.
Oh, and Peyton Royce is checking on Billie Kay. She doesn't like it.
Oh, they're saying, who hurt you?
Oh.
Nikki Cross is going to eliminate both of them, isn't she?
Well, they're going to back break Nikki Cross now.
Oh, spinning heel kick takes down Nikki Cross. The Iconics are working together until Ember Moon comes in with a save. Oh, lovely Hurricane Rana there from Moon.
Moon looking good at the moment. Peyton Royce trying to get over, going to get taken out, but Billie Kay's there to save her. And it's so important to have someone there to have your back. But now Mandy Rose, I don't know how great idea that is.
But there's still only been one elimination, and that's poor Liv Morgan.
I know, going right across. I don't know if that's a clever thing. Yeah, and we're now, with the next entry, a third of the way through the Royal Rumble. No surprises as of yet.
No, but they like to keep them for a bit later on. Well, number 10, James, you've gone for a surprise in Shayna Baszler. I've gone for Ember Moon. Unfortunately, she's already in the match, so it won't be her. Tamina.
Oh. Well, here's Tamina. She wants to send a message. And she might be getting rid of a few people. Like, so we haven't seen no one go apart from Liv Morgan. And now here's Tamina. But Mickie James going to go after her. It's caught with a headbutt. Now Ember Moon with a Samoan drop.
Plants Ember Moon. Grabs hold of Peyton Royce.
Billie Kay saying, how dare you do that to Peyton?
Goes for a punch. Gets caught by Snuka. Oh, she gets a Samoan drop.
No,
Nikki Cross comes back for some more.
Nikki Cross really thought she likes it though. She likes Tamina. And she won't back down. And now Tamina's in trouble.
Well, Nikki Cross certainly isn't going to back down. Drop kick sends Snuka against the ropes.
Oh, she could be going out. No, Tamina.
No, through the ropes.
That doesn't count. Oh my God, Tamina's in. Super kick. Now she's going after James.
Oh.
Well, Tamina nearly caught out but got stopped. Now Lacey Evans going after her.
No, Tamina's fighting her way back in. She don't want to be on the outside for too long though. She's not very agile on her feet.
Oh.
Splash on Cross.
Well, a super fly splash. Just like her old man. He nearly killed a woman.
Too soon, James, too soon.
And Mickie James boots in the face. Gonna come off the top.
Oh, it's like a leg lariat. Will we see an eclipse?
Well, we haven't seen much at the moment, but it looks like they're trying to take Moon out. Here we go, number 11 coming out here.
I've gone for Nikki Cross. It won't be her. You've gone for yet another surprise, Trish Stratus. Mickey's been eliminated.
Mickey's gone.
Zia Lee.
Zia Lee in here. She's part of the Mae Young Classic. I wonder if there'll be any Mae Young Classics. The first surprise. Dan, have you gone up for a surprise?
Of course I have not.
No. And they're going after with the kicks. Zia Lee's a skilled martial artist. She won't back away from Tamina.
Was she one of your picks?
Coming out here.
In the Mae Young Classic?
She might have been, actually, Zia Lee. Now a kick. She's beaten everybody up.
Well, she's kicking everyone down.
Yeah, it might be Zia Lee. I think it was Zia Lee. And she's out here. Look at her. My pick. The mate after, you know, Dan, you don't know who she is, do you? And I'm saying to you, look, this is what I picked, getting a Royal Rumble experience, god damn it.
Go fuck yourself.
And now off for a second, beautiful.
Jumps over Snooker, who comes charging in. Tamina grabs a leg.
Uh-oh. And now turns around.
Backflip, but Zia Lee lands it.
Yeah, lucky she lands on her neck, and then a kick.
That was like a Trouble in Paradise, or was it SOS?
Well, whatever it is of SOS at the moment, the crowd's not really into it. Here we go, number 12.
I've gone for Io Shirai, you've gone for Zelina Vega.
Is she one of your surprises?
Riot Squad, which one? Ruby?
Logan. I went Logan at number 6.
I went Logan at number 7.
I like Sarah Logan. I like... On a couple of documentaries we saw behind the scenes. She's really likeable. She's come out here. She's not been liked at the moment because she's hitting everybody with her knees. Going after Ember Moon. Picking her up. Just going to slam her down. And the match is filled up with people. It's built there for someone to clear house, whoever that may be.
Indeed,
Moon,
yes.
Charlotte Flair to come in and clear house.
But there's still, a couple of...
Oh my God, Moon's down!
But she's hanging on by a... toe tips.
Oh my word.
Oh, manages to set up like the Undertaker though. Keeps herself in the match.
Well, the iconic duo going after Nikki Cross. And they're trying to get her over the top. But she's still hanging on. And they're pushing her off. Oh!
Fuck it.
Nikki Cross is gone. Your most eliminations is out.
Well, Lacey Evans though grabs hold of one of the Iconics.
Well, let's be impressive. It's number 12 now. Lacey Evans and Natalya have been there since 1 and 2, respectively. It's number 13 in a couple of seconds, Dan. Who have you gone for?
Mandy Rose. She's already been out. And you went for Michelle McCool.
Oh, it's Charlotte Flair. Well, I went for Flair, or you and I went for Flair at number 3. Is she going to come in and clear the ring a little bit? It's still a very early entry. It wasn't number 3, but 13. Unlucky for some, she's ready for action. Look at her. I look like she's going to win the Royal Rumble, maybe.
Well, you've got her down to eliminate Billie Kay and Nia Jax. Billie Kay is still in the ring, so that might happen if she clears up. And you've also got her down as an Iron Woman. And most eliminations, Charlotte. You put all your chips on Charlotte. You should have just had 1 to 30, Charlotte.
Well, Charlotte's out here, but she's getting stopped by a group of them. So you need to keep hold of Charlotte now. Oh my God, Charlotte with a spear. And now taking out all these women. But there's so many of them at the moment. And now Tamina going after Charlotte. It'd be funny if Charlotte eliminated Peyton Royce and not Billie Kay.
An exploder suplex from Charlotte on Lacey Evans.
Is your winner out here yet, Dan?
Yeah, Charlotte.
So Charlotte is your winner.
Yeah. Is she your winner as well?
Hang on a minute, she just eliminated Peyton Royce and Billie Kay.
No, she hasn't. Yes, she has.
They've both been eliminated.
Well, you got 1 point, James.
Yes, I'm level. I don't care anymore.
But Zia Lee kicking Charlotte Flair.
So that's 2 people she's eliminated. Oh, Charlotte, big boot to Zia Lee.
Yes, and that's 2 more than Nikki Cross eliminated.
Oh, there you go. Hanging on still. And Zia Lee still in this one. But Charlotte with a boot. Oh. And the third person eliminated by Charlotte. Well, to be fair to Flair, she's been impressive. We'll go through all the points of that if we lose track at the end of it as well. But we're still waiting for number 14 as Charlotte's going after Tamina.
And as the clock counts down, number 14, James, I've gone for Shayna Baszler.
Ooh.
You have gone for Bayley. Kairi Sane.
Hey! So surprises in the Rumble. Have you gone Kairi Sane? And here comes... Oh, wait a minute. It's Tamina getting eliminated by Charlotte.
Fuck's sake.
That's like 4 of them right now. But Kairi Sane, the Pirate Princess, is in, taking out Sarah Logan. How many people... Who else got Charlotte eliminated? Nia Jax as well.
Yeah.
And look at Charlotte. She wants a slap from Sane. And she likes it. The winner of the Mae Young Classic going against, well, the woman who's been with champion 7 times and the favourite for this match.
And Kairi Sane, I think she's just pissed off Charlotte Flair, who delivers a chop of her own.
And Sane likes it.
Sane won't back down.
Oh, and there we go. That's Lacey Evans hitting from behind.
We've seen number 14.
But the thing is, Natalia's still in there, and so is Lacey Evans, so it's going to be a long way for Charlotte to get Iron Woman. Is your Iron Woman out yet? Who is your Iron Woman?
Flair.
Oh, here comes Insane Elbow. Oh, hits it on Logan.
Now she's got to get her up and over the top rope. Meanwhile, Mandy Rose and Charlotte Flair are teaming up together to try and live.
And Sane's trying to get Logan out, and here comes Natalia for help.
Got her up on the shoulders.
And Natalia has got Logan out.
Oh, no. Kairi Sane wanted a high 10, but no dice.
Well, Charlotte's in trouble, but here we go, Dan. Number 15, we are halfway through the Royal Rumble.
I've gone for Zelina Vega. You have gone for Mickie James.
Can you feel the power of love, Dan? Halfway through the Rumble. And it's Maria Kanellis is here. What a night it's been for us here on the WNR podcast as Charlotte and Lacey Evans face off. How are you feeling about Maria Kanellis for competing in a Rumble?
I feel nothing. Much like my last relationship.
Now Maria's saying, come on, girls. Oh, hang on a minute. And she's lasted longer than Liv Morgan, though. And Charlotte and Lacey Evans shot to Maria. Oh, but Evans fighting back. And she's saying to Evans, get out of her face.
A double bulldog from Maria Kanellis. Could she be a shock win? A jawbreaker for Mandy Rose.
Oh, my God. And look how electric she is. X Factor. When you can see she just had a baby, 6 months ago, 8 months ago? It's incredible. And she might win this thing here. The later we get, the bigger favourite you become. And she's going to ride them cowboy to Ember Moon. Oh!
No, she's going to get speared.
And Charlotte's got Maria. And is it going to be a 5th elimination? No. Lacey Evans stops it.
With a knee to the midsection. I think Lacey Evans trying to make a name for herself by going after Charlotte Flair.
It feels like she's targeting her, doesn't it? You can see it here. But number 16.
Well, you've gone for Beth Phoenix, and I don't think she's going to come off commentary. I've gone for Naomi. Glow time, bitch!
Well, here we go. Naomi coming out. So, Dan, you get another one.
And I've gone for Naomi to eliminate Mandy Rose, as has you. No, she hasn't. She's there. She's just been beaten up. You tits.
And Naomi going straight after Mandy Rose, and they're going to eliminate her. No, we've both gone for Naomi to get rid of Rose. Going to go suplex her over the top now.
Oh, is she going to get rid of her from the Rumble?
Well, Mandy's been in there since number 3. Both women struggling. Naomi kicked to Rose's face. Gets her
her off.
And another point for both of us, but Naomi gets kicked by Moon, and Morgan's got Naomi, and she's still in. Kick to kick to Rose's face, and she's still in this Rumble, but she's on the barricade, and she's stuck there now.
Release the suction. Sorry. Oh, tightrope. Where is Naomi going?
I don't know. She's trying to get to the stairs. Can she make it? I mean, it must be at least 10 foot away.
At least 15 foot.
Oh!
Makes it. And Naomi survives in the Royal Rumble. But Mandy Rose comes round and drags her feet off.
Oh, poor Mandy Rose. Poor Naomi. Mandy Rose gets one over Naomi again. And here we go. There's a fight at ringside, but 17's coming out now.
Well, you've got Belair. I've got Snooker. Snooker's already in, but Belair could make an appearance. And it is Candice LeRae.
Fucking hell. Well, Candice LeRae competed in the Mae Young Classic as well. Johnny Gargano's wife coming out here to compete. And Candice LeRae's coming in.
I had her coming out at 27.
And a drop kick to Ember Moon. Did you put it down as a surprise? Well, now Ember Moon going after Candice LeRae, trying to get her out.
Oh, no, she hangs on, though.
And if you don't know, Candice LeRae used to fight Joey Ryan. He used to team up with him as well. But still in this match.
And for those who don't know who Joey Ryan is, he's the penis guy. And not Alex Wright.
And now Candice LeRae's got Ember Moon. And Maria Kanellis is still in this match. And so is Natalya, who came at number 2. And Lacey Evans.
No, she has been eliminated.
Well, I can't see Lacey Evans, so I guess she's been eliminated.
Unless she's been knocked down and she's writhing around on the floor.
Yeah, unless Charlotte got rid of her. We'll find it out later on. Number 18, Dan, who have we gone for?
I've gone for Lana. You've gone for Natalya, so no point for you there.
You might be right, though.
Rusev Day. Rusev Day. And it is Alicia Fox.
Well, I went Fox for 7, but she's coming out here at 18 now. And here comes Crazy Like a Fox, taking down Ember Moon.
She's taking down everyone. Kairi Sane, Charlotte Flair.
She's crazy like a fox, and Maria saying, no, we're friends. And I think Fox...
Fox is saying, I ain't got no friends.
And Maria pleading with her.
And they're both going to team up and try and take out the Pirate Princess. I don't think that's a good idea, though. But it's working at the moment.
Oh, my God, taking her down, Kairi Sane. And Fox now giving Maria Kanellis a hat.
Oh! Putting it down, stomping on the hat. Fox hasn't realised yet.
That's disgusting. Why would you do that for?
Because she's a disgusting human being.
And Fox is not happy. And why would you? Good warfare. Fox is flipped.
She's throwing a bitch fit. And I'm not saying women are bitches, but that is what it is known as.
And she's crying like a baby at the moment.
She's just pissed off Alicia Fox. And Maria Kanellis thought she was going to eliminate herself, but Fox has even bigger plans for her now.
And sends her into the turnbuckle.
19. James, you've gone for Toni Storm. I've gone for Sonya Deville.
Oh, Maria Kanellis has gone out the Rumble.
And it is Casey Catanzaro. Canatazaro?
Oh, the girl... Oh, so the woman who's been in Mae Young Classic. And, of course, let's not forget, Ninja Warrior America coming out making her first appearance. She
actually quite impressed us during the Mae Young Classic. She's very agile as well, going straight towards Ember Moon. Hez's takedown.
And now Natalya's been in there since number 1.
She's Iron Woman at the moment.
Been in there since number 2, sorry, yeah. Well, especially with Mandy Rose and, of course, Lacey Evans out. The only one after that now is Mickie James. And now Fox come running in, but Casey running away, and Natalya's been in for 35-plus minutes.
But I don't know if Lacey Evans has been eliminated. Oh, very agile from Casey. Looking to eliminate Fox, but she hangs on.
And now she's hanging on the apron. And Casey got the boot in, but Fox pushing away. What a huge upset this would be. Oh no, she's going to gut wrench her and into a backbreaker.
Very impressive there.
Here we go, 20. We are 2/3 through the Royal Rumble.
You've gone for Evans. I've gone for Bayley. Let's get hugging. Zelina Vega.
And the business manager of Andrade, the new Christian, is coming out here. I went for a number 12.
I went for a number 15.
And here she is. Can she have an impact? The later come on. And have we seen? And when Daniel, when he was out here with Charlotte, you know, she has gone quite. And in my reckoning, she's had 4 or 5 eliminations, but we'll check at the end. Now Vega facing off with Candice LeRae. You know about the history between CN and Gargano, and it's happening right now at the Royal Rumble, face to face. Candice LeRae and Vega going at it. And the thing is, we know who number 30 is as well, so we've got 9 more entrants in this one. Have we seen any surprises? It's been more younger Mae Young Classic type talent than it has anything else. It's not a bad thing. Charlotte's in a precarious position, trying to get Fox out at the moment. And a double knees by Vega on Candice LeRae. I wonder where she learned that from. Here we go. We're counted down. Number 21.
I've gone for Tony Storm. You've gone for Peyton.
Oh, Ruby Riott coming out here. We've obviously seen Liv Morgan in record time be eliminated 3 seconds, and Sarah Logan as well. And they're coming out flanked with Ruby Riott. And at this moment in time, they're battling away. And we've got 8 women in there. And Charlotte has had problems with Ruby Riott in the past. Oh, and they're all going after Charlotte.
That's the way to do it, isn't it? Drag her out, beat her down. She lays on the mat for a little while.
Well, they're dragging her down, beating her up. And now Liv Morgan with knee to the face. But how can Charlotte sustain this punishment taken in the match? Short Rana low by Vega on Ruby.
And now they're trying to drag Zelina Vega out as well.
And they're trying to help everyone. Now she's going after Fox.
The Fox drags her out as well.
Oh, and Vega's going to go hiding here.
She's going to use the old Jerry the King Lawler maneuver.
Is she in your final 4? Because she might stay around until then. And they're going to go after Alicia Fox. Oh my God, Fox is gone. Just been thrown over by Ruby Riott with 2 T's. Candice LeRae gets sent through the middle. And they've got hold of Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. Have got Candice LeRae.
Oh, and LeRae's out. Or does she get dragged underneath?
She got through the second, yeah.
Charlotte Flair's back in, though.
And I don't think Ruby can see it. Throw LeRae in to eliminate her. Here they go. Now Candice LeRae's gone out. And Riot's eliminated.
22. I've gone for Stratus. You've gone for Lana. And it is Dana Brooke.
So here we come. Here we go. Dana's coming out here. Well, we haven't seen Bailey yet, have we? We haven't seen Lana, who we know is in the Rumble as well. Who else is there that we haven't seen that's definitely
Jax.
Split, yeah. 4, 5 with Carmella.
Has Sonya Deville been out?
No, 6.
Sonya Deville.
And there's 7 listings left. So there may be one more surprise. And Dana Brooke is surprising us now by taking out the rest of the Riot Squad. And maybe Ruby Riott will be important. And there we go again. Dana Brooke being pulled out.
Well, Morgan and Logan, they've certainly thrown a spanner into the works.
Oh!
Kairi Sane's been eliminated by Ruby Riott. She must be stacking up the eliminations now.
I think that must be at least 3.
It's got to be 5 or 6.
And now they're trying to get Moon out. Has been in, and Vega has been hiding there.
Very intelligent. 7, so it's number 23. You've gone for Tamina. She's been in and out. I've gone for Nia Jax. And it is Io Shirai.
Io Shirai coming out. And you went for one of those surprises? Who are your 3 surprises now? We're coming down to the nitty gritty.
And Lita.
And I went Lita, Trish Stratus, and
Lynch.
So I'm just waiting for Lynch to come out here, basically. But Shiai's brilliant. Double drop kick. My pick for the Mae Young Classic was robbed of it, going after the Riot Squad. And this girl can fly.
Oh, 619 on the ring apron and bottom rope. Very impressive.
Now Shirai going up. Gonna see Moonsault. Whoop.
Oh, like Skittles they fall. She takes down the whole of the Riot Squad.
No, if Ruby Riott and the Riot Squad are still there, then they're gonna help her maybe get through to the last.
That was the last surprise one, wasn't it? Everyone else is.
Oh yeah, you're right there. And Ruby Riott going to go get Shirai over the top. No. Both on the apron. Vega looking on.
She's having a look out, making sure she don't get noticed under the apron.
Well, Flair's been in over 30 minutes, but of course Natalya has been in since number 2. So it looks like Natalya is going to get that award no matter what happens now coming down to it. And here we go. We're going to wait in number 25, Dan.
I've gone for Natalya. She's 24, isn't it?
Sorry, number 24.
I've gone for Melina. You've gone for Nikki Cross. And it is Rhea Ripley.
Oh, your former NXT UK champion coming out here to compete. She comes, Rhea Ripley, going right after Ember Moon. And she might have a say about most eliminations. Got Io Shirai.
Plants her face first.
And she might be the biggest woman in this match at the moment. Definitely the freshest. And coming in at number 24. Very impressive. Oh, my God.
Can I have her in replace for Storm? Oh, you went for Storm, didn't you?
And now clothesline by Dana Brooke. And now she's got... I tell you what, Casey saying Cantazare's still in this match.
Well, she's very agile. She knows her way.
Oh. No, she's not. Sorry, Dana Brooke has just got rid of her.
Oh, no, her feet haven't touched the ground.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, that still counts, but how can she possibly? And not a second stump. We saw Naomi earlier.
She's walking on her hands.
And now she's got her legs wrapped around that ring post. And what is she do? Oh, my God. And again, saved. And I've never seen anything like that in the Royal Rumble. Casey Cantazzaro.
That was more impressive than Kofi Kingston's.
And the way she turned around like a Terminator off the top, but caught by Ripley.
She hasn't even got back into the ring properly. Oh,
there we go. Feet of touch. I think now she'll be all right. Tilt-a-whirl around and around.
Looking to plant Rhea Ripley, but the power of Ripley.
Oh, my God. She's the female version of Baron Corbin. She's got Casey Cantazzaro out of the ring.
Ah, well, she tried, and a very, very valiant effort as well.
Yeah, I think you talk about great efforts. Lacey Evans would be one, even though we don't know when she got eliminated, and Casey Cantazzaro. But we're coming down to number 25, Dan.
25, I've gone for Natalia. You have gone for Sonya Deville. Well, James.
Oh, sorry, I'll be acting like a prick like you do. A Booyaka shot! 25! Sonya Deville's out here. And it's good to see her. And I think she'll be challenging for the Women's Championship soon. And a kick to Rhea Ripley's head. And now Deville shot to Ruby Wright with 2 T's. We haven't seen Jax yet, and the ring is kind of building up now.
Oh, was this number 26?
This is number 25.
25. So our next ones have already been in.
So we've got 5 left. Who's my next one? Oh my God, Dana Brooke taking out Deville. And a handspring.
Rhea Ripley's got hold of Brooke. Oh, but a jawbreaker.
Oh my God. And each woman with a shot to the face.
Step up in Seguri from Brooke to Ripley, though.
And now Dana Brooke looking to put Rhea Ripley away. Handspring into the elbow. And that's not worked well at Rumbles in the past. But it did now. Irish Ripley reversed. And now we're going to see it.
The Riptide. No, well, over the top rope. But Brooke lands on the edge of the apron. Big boot, though. That doesn't save her.
And Ripley now. And Vegas still at ringside.
Hornswoggle! Yeah!
And Hornswoggle was out with Vega. That's got to be one of the funniest things. Let's have a Vega running away.
Running across the announce tables.
And Vega has to get back in.
And Horny Swoggle.
Uh-oh, but Rhea Ripley's right there.
Why is everyone disgusted by him?
Well, he's been hiding underneath the ring since we've all been there. And Vega is out of here. Well, to be fair to Vega, she came out at number 20. She's been under the ring since number 22.
and Hornswoggle's chasing Vega down. I wouldn't go too far, though, mate, because you might get a black boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Let's get back to it. Rhea Ripley's in the middle of the ring. Number 26, Dan.
Fox for me, Moon for you. So it is Nigger.
So let's see who it is.
Nia Jax.
Oh! It's Alexa Bliss. And she's entering her first Women's Rumble. Where was she last year, Dan?
She was ringside.
She was Raw Women's Champion. She's coming out here back and cleared and ready for action. Can she be one of the dark horses in this competition and going right after Ember Moon? And credit to Ember Moon, who's been in there since number 6. And only Natalia has lasted longer. So Natalia is our Iron Woman as well.
Oh, moonsault knees to the chest. Now she's got a target set on Charlotte Flair.
Oh my God, she's got the arm of Charlotte, and these women are over the championship in the past.
I've got Flair to eliminate Bliss, by the way.
Well, Charlotte's got hold of Bliss right now. And this could be it, but Bliss holding on.
Fighting out, backslide, rolls through, but it's not pinfalls, love.
Oh my God, sunset flip. And Deville going right after Alexa Bliss. So who's your 3 who eliminates who now?
I've only got one left, and that's Flair eliminating Bliss.
And you got Naomi versus Mandy Rose, right? So you still could get 2 out of 3 for them, though. Jackson's still not been here. And you went, oh my God, Rhea Ripley needs to go out by Moon now and Natalia.
Alexa Bliss dumped Deville over the top rope, but Deville managing to hold on. Bliss with a rake to the eyes, though. Just rips her fingers away. Come on, Lexi, baby.
Oh, and Bliss now has got Deville. Oh, and Deville's eliminated.
By Bliss.
And Bliss has taken a woman out, and she's on one. But here we go. Number 27 next, Dan.
27, I've gone for LeRae. You have gone for Jax.
Who's it going to be? Bailey.
What the hug?
Well, she's out here and coming out 2017? 20's favourites.
Well, that's only valid in the men's.
12.7 at the moment. And Bailey, and the hugger section is there going right after Charlotte and all the women there. And now Ruby Riott has got Bailey. Oh!
Head first into the turnbuckle. Bailey's not out.
And Ruby Riott has eliminated about 3 or 4 people. Oh, got crutched up on that top rope. And Bailey was shot to right, but sends her in.
Clotheslines are out and Riott is gone.
And Ruby Riott is out of it. And Bailey looking at Rhea Ripley. And she's eliminated Ripley. And now Bailey's clearing house. She wants to be taken seriously. We saw Banks versus Rousey earlier. And Lynch and Asuka. We've talked about Charlotte. But what about Bailey?
Well, by my count, there's only 2 women left to come in. One's Carmella, and the other one should be Jax.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's who's going. Well, we've got 20. We've got 3. We've got 3 more women out. It's number 28. Who's it going to be? Dan, who have we gone for?
You've gone for Lynch. I've gone for Lita. No, sorry. You've gone for Bliss, and I've gone for Bliss. And it is Lana. I forgot about Lana.
So Lana's here. So Jax. And Carmella, 29 and 30.
Carmella, Lynch.
I hope so. And Lana's out here, ready for action. Taking the time though. Come on, Lynch. Oh, and she's got an injured leg. Has Lana? Don't know how she can get to the ring.
It happened during the Rusev match.
Oh yeah, the leg that happened in the. Well, the injured knee, the injured ankle that happened in the match, and I don't know if she'll be able to participate or not. She's making her way to the ring. By the time she makes her way to the ring, it'll be number 28 in the men's Royal Rumble.
It'll be Royal Rumble 2018.
Right. Now, Charlotte in serious trouble.
2028.
Well, she's not the only one. Lana is as well. Oh, and Lana's struggling bad. And Bailey's going after Bliss. Moon's still in there as well. And Natalya as well. Credit to her. As Charlotte's chopping them in the corner. We've got 6 women in the ring at the moment.
And no one under the ring either.
No, we're just waiting 2. And the trainers are checking her.
By all accounts, yes.
Oh my God, wait a minute. And Io Shirai still in there holding on. Ember Moon, Bailey, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte, and of course... Bailey. No, the other one behind her. Natalya. But who will be number 29? But I reckon if we know who number 30 is... Then 29 should be Nia Jax. Who have we gone for, Dan?
I have gone for Lita. You have gone for Becky Lynch.
Wow. Lynch. Who's it going to be?
And it is Nia Jax.
It's Nia Jax, so it's not Becky Lynch for me. And we already know number 30, so that's not good at the moment.
Is she going to help Lana to the ring? No, she's just walking...
Oh, yeah, she's looking at Lana. And Nia Jax is going to drag maybe Lana. Oh, no, just work on the leg.
Let's go on, drag her to the ring. Yes. No, drag her to the ring, Nia.
Or just leave her there and come on, the doctors, trainers, EMT's down. And Lana hasn't come in yet, so she's not, been into the ring, not legal entrant yet. So that 28 spot is still open as we wait number 30, which is Carmella. Io Shirai gets knocked down by Jax, and Jax might be looking for most eliminations here.
Well, you've gone for Charlotte to eliminate Jax, and I've gone for Charlotte to eliminate Flair. So then one still stand.
Bliss.
Eliminate Bliss. Charlotte to eliminate Flair. She eliminates herself.
No, to eliminate Jax. Io Shirai now jumping off the top, but gets caught by Nia.
And just thrown to the outside.
Well, 1 down for Nia Jax. And at a 29 position, she might be the favourite right now. And Jax with a big right hand, but Natalya trying to stop it. And here comes Jack running in. Oh, right into the mid-set, right into the top turnbuckle.
And the power of Natalya.
Oh,
to
no.
lift Jax over, but no.
And Natalia over, gone. That's the second person. She's eliminated right now, but Bayley from behind. Bayley can't do it. We know number 30 is going to be. It's Carmella. Who have we gone for?
Carmella.
Hey, get a point. So she won the Mixed Match Challenge coming out here.
Will we see a dance break in the Rumble?
Well, it's a possibility. I think we're definitely going to see one here. Look, Lana's still getting attended to by the medics there. As Money in the Bank's coming out here. And she's going right after Nia Jax, the former women's champion. Hurricane Runner attempt on Jax. Shot to the face and now Ember Moon. Oh, and taking down Carmella. But Jax just clubbing down Carmella. Oh my God. Becky Lynch is here. She wants to be in a match. Let her in the Rumble. Please, let her in the Rumble. Well, Becky wants to be. We saw it happen earlier. Come on, Finlay. Let her go in there. Come on. Everybody wants it. The fans want it. We want it. Becky. Come on. And Lana can't make it. Finlay, make the decision. Come on.
Oh, what? Because she's Irish. You let her in and you're Irish. That is Irish favouritism.
Yes. Well, my winner, my pick, has just come down and is entering the ring right now. And it's Nia Jax standing in her way.
All right, don't have to be a dick over it because you got something right.
She's not won it yet, has she?
Jeez.
Nia Jax, the woman, just think about this. The woman who took her out. And it's Becky Lynch right after Nia. Oh, but is Charlotte going to eliminate Becky?
Go on, Flair.
No!
Throw her out.
Oh.
Big boat.
No. Lynch just in. Oh, my God. Taking down Charlotte. But Jax is here. Oh, don't you dare, Jax.
Yes, Nia.
Oh, my God. Lynch is in and holding on just.
Face breaker.
Oh, no. Oh. And a Lynch a kick to Jax. Oh,
Samoan dropped to Flair.
And now Lynch off the top. Drop kick to Nia. And I'll tell you something, Dan, I've just realised. The 7 women left. One of these are going to win the 2019 Women's Royal Rumble. Will it be Alexa Bliss, who's just upset Ember Moon? Oh, but Bliss taking out Ember. One of the favourites in this match. And Moon.
Oh, plants Bliss face first.
But we haven't seen the clips yet. But Moon might looking to get rid of Alexa Bliss. But Bliss is more wily than that.
She's got hold of Ember Moon's hair. Dragging her over the top rope. And both women in a very precarious position.
Oh my God, and Bliss now looking to DDT Ember Moon. Oh my God, Bliss so close to the edge.
Very precarious. But Bliss has got a lock round Ember Moon's throat.
Oh yeah, both women just about hanging on.
Oh wow, she's fighting back, she gets.
And now she's going to get rid of Ember Moon, pushing her off. Oh my word. But
manages to fight her way back up. But Moon with the leg sweep takes out, Bliss with the leg sweep takes out Moon.
And Alexa Bliss is happy about that, telling Ember Moon she's crying over it.
That's one of your final 4 gone.
Who was it?
Ember Moon.
Oh. Well, Ember Moon, shame she's gone. Number 6. Are your final 4 still in the ring?
3 of them are.
Oh my God.
Bayley, Bliss and Flair. And you've got Charlotte, Lynch and Jax.
And now Carmella's in there. So we don't mind getting rid of Carmella. Oh, Bliss got hold of Carmella. And a slap across the face.
Oh, well, Bliss gets caught with a super kick straight into Bayley.
Oh my God, Bayley trying to pick up Bliss. And now she's got her up. She's going to look to eliminate her. No, powerbomb.
Buckle bomb. Now for the Bayley to Bayley. No. She's trying to throw her over.
And Carmella looking to help get rid of Bliss. Oh, Alexa Bliss is gone. Is that one of my final 4 as well gone as well? I've only got 2 left.
No, it isn't. You've got Charlotte, Lynch and Jax.
And Jax there taking out Bayley and Carmella. And Lynch going right after Jax. We've got 5 left.
And now Jax going back after Lynch, looking for that face breaker again.
No, but Charlotte.
Flair with the save.
Charlotte stop it, and they're all going to team up on the big woman now. Bayley off the top with the elbow. Carmella going after Lynch.
Face plants Lynch.
Now Charlotte after Bayley.
3 of the 4 horsewomen.
Yeah, and now Carmella's caught. Oh no, but Carmella's got her, pulls her down. And if Carmella can eliminate any of these women, it'll be a surprise. But she did come out number 30, so she's the freshest. And she's going up now to maybe fly.
Well, Lynch entered the ring after her, but she's already had a match tonight.
Exactly.
Flying cross body, but Charlotte rolls through, picks her up.
And she's got money up, backbreaker. Oh, Charlotte going up, and I don't think this is a great idea.
Oh, no, managing to kick Carmella off.
But for how long? And Carmella now's going to go up to follow Charlotte.
Both women in a very precarious position. But Carmella.
Got her up in the head scissors.
But Charlotte trying to power her up.
And I think Charlotte has got her up. Oh.
Flings her over the top, but Carmella lands on the edge of the ring apron.
And Charlotte, looking to eliminate Carmella, holding on. And now taunting Charlotte. She has beaten Charlotte before, but maybe going about it wrong. And Charlotte turning Carmella over.
Oh, but fighting back with a forearm.
Oh.
No, Jax gets kicked down, but she was on the outside.
Charlotte eliminates Carmella. So we've got a final 4. Bayley's getting rid of Charlotte. No, Charlotte hanging on. But only just cusping that top rope. Back in, the best way to do it. But into a Bayley knee. So we've got the final 4 now. We've got Bayley, Charlotte, Jackson, Lynch.
You've got 3 of them. I've got 2 of them. So Bayley and Flair are in my final 4. You've got Charlotte, Lynch and Jax.
It's not bad, is it?
Regardless.
Oh my God, Bayley's gone. A boot to the face by Charlotte off Nia Jax's shoulders. And Charlotte's eliminated about 7 or 8 people now.
So that's the final 3.
Oh, it's Lynch, Jax, Charlotte. I've picked Lynch, Dan. You picked Charlotte. If Nia Jax is to win, I'd be so annoyed. I've never had a Royal Rumble winner right, though. Oh, no, to be fair, did I go Asuka last year? I might have done. My streak at Women's Royal Rumble might be all right.
Well, Flair going after Lynch, and Jax just squashes the pair of them. Could Charlotte eliminate Jax?
Oh, she's looking to do it. Jax with a clothesline. Charlotte with a boot. Gets blocked, though, with a massive headbutt. And now trying to get it over the top. Charlotte hanging on. Knee to the back. Oh, and a boot to the face. Jax is rocking, and Charlotte getting over the top. And Charlotte has been so impressed coming in at number 13. Not beating Natalia's record, but coming really close, I think. We'll have a look at the times, like I say, afterwards. Oh, my God, Jax is up on Charlotte's shoulders. No!
Throws her through.
Nearly breaks her neck. And Becky Lynch on the outside, though. Recovering after the beatdown, and Charlotte's got Jax up.
Over the top rope, but not out yet.
Oh, and Lynch has got Jax!
Ah.
Ow! Charlotte didn't eliminate Jax, which what I thought was going to happen.
And now is the final 2. Flair.
Which way will this go, Dan? It's Dan versus James for the Rumble. We'll work out the bonus points, but prediction-wise, who have you gone for in this match?
Flair.
Oh, and Nia Jax pushing Lynch off before she get in the ring. But, oh my, and Lynch has injured her knee. And Becky Lynch is out. And Lana's going to come and have to take her place. This is terrible.
Lynch is back in, trying to get Charlotte from behind.
And she's saying she can go, but I don't know for how long. We saw the war show with Asuka earlier, and now she's been in this match at least 15 minutes.
At least 20 minutes.
And now going to go against Charlotte. She's saying, you're not taking it from me, and Charlotte straight on the assault, straight after that leg. And it's what needs to be done. Lynch in serious trouble. And Lynch with a kick to the back of the head. And Charlotte now responding. Now Charlotte's got Lynch up, trying to get her over the top. Putting a trio woe.
Just working away at that left knee of Becky.
And Lynch in serious trouble. Charlotte's going to get her out. Oh, a shot to the back. And an insecurity there on Charlotte.
Rocks all of it, but she got enough.
Trying to get her out. No, Charlotte hanging on. Come on, Lynch, get rid of her. Charlotte's holding on.
Flair holding on and goes back to that left knee.
No. Oh, no, now Charlotte. It's got Becky.
The Flair Spoda suplex.
And now Charlotte is going to look to put away Becky Lynch. Here she comes. Oh, but the leg missed. Charlotte on the apron. Lynch with a clothesline. Charlotte's
Flair is
gone.
down.
Becky Lynch has won the Women's Royal Rumble match. And she will go to WrestleMania after what a night is for her. The lowest of the lows to the highest of the highs. Well, what about the match, the Royal Rumble match itself? Do you know something? Even though it didn't have the kind of surprises that maybe we thought it would have, like with the legends, like Lita or Trish or others, I think the younger talent kind of really shone in it, like Casey Cantazzaro was really good. I think Lacey Evans was very strong in it as well. But I think the right winner won. I think Charlotte winning it wasn't right. I think Lynch winning it, the people's person won. It's like Austin winning the Royal Rumble yet again with Becky Lynch. And the way Charlotte fell, there was nothing she could do about it. Dan, what are your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, it was a very heartfelt moment for Becky Lynch. You know, she kind of overcome the odds. She's went from disdain earlier to ultimate joy to get the match and potentially go on to face Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the thing. She's booked her place now at WrestleMania. Becky Lynch wins the Rumble. Is that a 7th match? It is, isn't it? And it means, Dan, I hate to say it, but I've gone another point in the lead, 6-4 now on predictions for the Royal Rumble. So with 3 left, you have got to go different in that way. What will happen, we shall see. Itself, I really enjoyed it, but I tell you what, I need a little break after that. So that was the Rumble mini games. We had that going, and like I said, we keep you contabulated. You kept scores, and we've got it. So Santino number, none of us scored anything. Iron Man was 0 as well. Most eliminations, who did you go for?
I had Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross, and it was Charlotte, and I said Charlotte got that right. Who eliminated who? I got 2 points. One for Mandy Rose, Naomi, one for Charlotte, and of course Billie Kay. Dan, you got 1 point for that's Mandy Rose and Naomi. Surprises, 1 point for me, and that was of course
Becky Lynch.
Obviously. No for you. Final 4, 3 out of 4 for me. Dan, 2 out of 4. Picks
as in picks from the 1 to 4, 1 to 30.
Oh, right, 1 to 30. Yeah, I got 2. You got 3 in there. A number 0-0. So overall it's 9-6. But we're going to do it all over again for the men's Royal Rumble, of course. And we talked about the match, and Becky Lynch is here celebrating right now. But up next, it's the WWE Championship, and it's Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. And let's have a look at the promo.
I destroyed the house that AJ Styles built.
Wait a minute! Daniel Bryan with a low blow? Something just snapped in Daniel Bryan.
I am creating a brave new world. You have somebody to show you the way. The new Daniel Bryan!
I've seen superstars come and go. They come in here, they win their championships, and then they become complacent. I know that's not you. There's an animal in there.
You want it to come out. I want to see it. I want to see that animal.
Oh yeah, I want to see it, AJ. I want to see it, and I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it.
I am creating a brave. I destroyed the house that AJ Styles built.
This is what you people call a concession stand. But the only concessions being made are to your health and to your wealth.
You are destroying the very planet that gives you life.
Weak!
I am here changing the planet.
Submissive! You take, and you give nothing back.
I need you people to change. Putting profits over both the people and the planet. The planet needs me.
You know why you eat this? Because you're filling a void.
And that is why you cheer AJ
Styles. I will fill this world with something that all of these children can be proud of. That's AJ Styles.
Styles doesn't want to wait to fight to the Royal Rumble. Styles wants to bring it right now.
Yeah, I've stood across from many opponents, and I have seen that look in their eyes. They're afraid, just like you're afraid of what's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. And Daniel, you should be. You've corrupted your morals for that one thing, the WWE Championship. But what happens, Daniel, when I take that one thing away from you?
It's the WWE Champion, the new Daniel Bryan, throwing down with AJ Styles in the concourse area. AJ Styles uses his power to get fame, to get money. I use my power for the greater good.
Daniel Bryan just put the chairman in front of himself.
Oh, the knee! People have not seen what I am capable of, but AJ Styles will see. He'll see at the Royal Rumble. I am bringing a
And the new Daniel Bryan will be WWE Champion.
So the build up to this has all been about Daniel Bryan and his new character, which is fucking brilliant, and anybody that says it isn't is a liar. It's kind of shown something, especially with Vince McMahon being involved at the moment, a kind of new edge to him. Like, people have been saying CM Punk-esque. No, it's Daniel Bryan-esque, you know?
Well, no, Vince McMahon came out and he wanted to see the real AJ Styles, firing up, slapping him, saying, look, I know what you're capable of. There's a reason why I signed you. I want you to be that AJ Styles.
And Daniel Bryan, what he's been on SmackDown the past couple of weeks, been fantastic with Vince McMahon and AJ Styles involved, and saying, no, this is all about me, this is right. There was a story about the Royal Rumble burger being on sale, and Daniel Bryan, we saw him kicking it away, and he said he's better than AJ Styles because of who he is and his lifestyle, and he wants to take AJ Styles down here tonight. What have you thought of the build-up, though?
I think the build-up's been very entertaining. You know, you've kind of had the resurgence of Daniel Bryan. Could people have possibly thought he'd been getting a bit stale? So, you know, why not change him up? And, you know, I'm going to argue that it is slightly Punk-esque. You know, he had, I'm better than you, I'm straight edge, I don't do drink, don't do drugs. Daniel Bryan is, I'm better than you, I don't eat meat, I only eat leaves and rabbit food.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can put that comparison into it. And wrestling styles, again, you know, AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan, they are both phenomenal athletes.
Yeah. On paper, this should be a fantastic match. And what's good about Daniel Bryan, he's pulled AJ Styles out of the kind of funk he's been in, and they had delivered quite a couple of really good matches. Hopefully, given enough time here tonight, that it would be great. But I mean, it's a bit weird to be put right after the Rumble, after the fans are kind of taking a break, going for drinks. They're going to miss this match out. And Dave Bryan's coming out. Hey Dan, who have you gone in predictions at the moment? 6-4. Of course, 3 matches left. You have to go different soon. Coming up in the next 3.
Well, I have gone 4. And new WWE Champion, AJ Styles.
And I've gone for Daniel Bryan in this one. Why AJ Styles?
Well, I just think, you know, it's something to... Just a resurgence, you know. Daniel Bryan, I think he's great going for the title, but, you know, why do you want a leaf-eating vegan to win? You don't, do you?
So keys to victory for AJ Styles. What's he got to do if he wants to beat Daniel Bryan as they get ready for the lock-up?
Well, watch out for the low blow. Watch out for the sneaky, snidey Daniel Bryan, and just don't discount from what he has done in the ring and what he can do in the ring. You know, a vegan, he may be an eco-warrior, he may be the planet champion, but you can't take out, you know, here's the man that beat Triple H and then went on to beat Randy Orton and Batista in the same night. So, you know, it is. There is a lot about Daniel Bryan to like, apart from the fact that he eats leaves.
I love it as they introduced him as a new Daniel Bryan as well. Just think this time last year wasn't even cleared to compete, and at WrestleMania making his comeback, and now this Hellcat to WWE champion. He must be so happy right now. We talk about unhappiness in the locker rooms, wherever it is. Daniel Bryan turning heel so he can say what he wants to say, basically. And, ham it up a lot and be WWE champion. It's a perfect position. Many thought he'd be like AJ Styles was, but no, it's the new Daniel Bryan. But what about AJ Styles, at the Royal Rumble down, about his record? You told me earlier, it's fantastic. What is it?
Well, every Royal Rumble since he made his debut, he's been in a title match. 2016, the Royal Rumble match he was in, it was for the title. 2017, an amazing match against John Cena. 2018...
last year against Kevin Owens.
Against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, managed to overcome them. And, again tonight here against Daniel Bryan. So 4 Royal Rumbles in a row and 4 title matches AJ Styles has been in.
That's a phenomenal record, but you've got to remember Daniel Bryan has defended the world title successfully at a Royal Rumble event, beating Mark Henry in the Big Show in a steel cage match in the early going. Colonel would tie up, but pushing Bryan back, and Bryan's going to take his time. And AJ's got a lot of frustrations, and like you said, Vince McMahon wants to see a different side to Styles. Will we see it here tonight?
Well, he's channeling his inner Naomi with the Dayglow trunks and elbow pads.
As Daniel Bryan work over the arm, turns it round.
Arm drag takedown, and he's just manipulating the wrist of AJ Styles. He's got that boot planted on the jaw.
Wayne, AJ trying to get up and turn it.
And again, we mentioned before about Becky Lynch kind of changing her character since she's become the man. So has Daniel Bryan, he seems a bit more evil, a bit more nasty, a bit more snidey.
Well, the thing is, Daniel Bryan's probably a nice guy, but he's obviously had a lot of frustration recently, especially not being able to wrestle for the past couple of years and keeping it all in check. And now he can actually come out and say what maybe he really wants to say. And like I said, really ham it up and kind of be this kind of character. We know how annoying he can be. That's how he come up with kind of yes and a no chance in the first place,
Yeah.
And it's amazing to think how much Daniel Bryan has evolved since coming in with the Nexus and everything from there, in connection with The Miz, having short hair with AJ Styles.
The whole yes movement part where we filled the ring with, people wanting him to fight. He even had all the superstars out of here, here as well.
No one will ever get at Daniel Bryan for changing WWE programming. When they say they always do it for fans. Daniel Bryan, they had to change it. Fans going to cheer him for him. It was just too much. He was over as shit,
Well, you kind of remember I think Vince McMahon was in the ring trying to do a promo.
Yeah.
He had 3 wrestlers in there. And they just kept chanting Daniel Bryan. In the end, Mark Henry, I think it was, had to lift his arm up and say, here he is.
But the thing I like about it as well is that AJ Styles now, with his record as well, he's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. And you thought, he's too good a wrestler, he's never going to have enough time. Even if 5-6 years, even if he only wrestles another couple of years, limited skill 5, he'll do enough, in his career to be like, wow, he's one of the greats. A bit like Daniel Bryan, hopefully now he's got a few years ahead of him. We talk about it with Seth Rollins, even Drew McIntyre had injuries, have to come back from it. But now it's a chance to try and get some miles on your belt, especially if it's WWE Championship.
Well, again, it's a bit of a slow start between these two, just a feeling out stage. Daniel Bryan's got a slight upper hand, but, don't discredit AJ Styles. He can always fight back, and as I say that, he delivers a couple of chops across the chest of Bryan.
Well, it's jab and chop there with Daniel Bryan with the jabs. Getting one over on AJ seems to backing him up, and then Styles seems to respond. But now a huge chop to the chest and the face. Irish whipping Daniel Bryan, and now he's going to backdrop him.
And you can see the discoloration of the chest on Daniel Bryan.
I mean, remember we talked about Royal Rumble's the greatest Royal Rumble when he spent 76 minutes. The colour of his chest was that would have been the most memorable thing if it wasn't for Titus Wells' slide.
And that wasn't far after he had got cleared as well.
But you think about it, though, with AJ Styles, he must be, percentage-wise, have probably one of the most WWE Championship matches to single matches. I mean, obviously he's had matches on kind of SmackDown and Raw, but he's beaten Reigns. He was going for the championship. Obviously he's held the title for nearly kind of 2 years now, and even now kind of going against the former champion. So he's had a lot of chances. Now he's going against the champion, Daniel Bryan.
Bryan's chest cracks me up every time. He's not the most tanned of wrestlers, but he certainly shows them welts across the chest. Even Sheamus's chest don't show up chops that much.
No, that's true. And Styles might be hurt of his arm, falling to the outside, and Daniel Bryan might have noticed this. And going right after it.
Shoulder first into that ring post. That's the one that... Oh. Well, Styles is busted open, or either that or he's got internal bleeding. But they fixed the one that Rousey damaged.
Yeah, that was the one there AJ got sent into. And now it's Daniel Bryan in control. I'm going to kick to the hand there. Kick to the hand because the face ain't listening, Dan.
Are we going to see some underhand tactics from Bryan? Are we going to see a low blow? And Styles, you know what happens when people low blow him? Ask Nakamura.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? And I think the new Daniel Bryan, he'll do anything to keep hold of his WWE Championship, and sure he sees AJ Styles as a threat, but by any means necessary, be it having to use a weapon behind the referee's back, whether it is any advantage, and now he's got the arm and he's working over it.
Well, Styles, there's definitely no quitting him. You know, he's gone toe-to-toe with John Cena. You know, both these guys have got the John Cena seal of approval.
When you talk about Cena, you know, maybe not putting a few people over, but he definitely put AJ and Bryan, and of course Finn Balor, who's going to be fighting next for the Universal Championship. But AJ there, going for clothesline, gets dodged by Bryan. He's got the underhooks, and then turns it
straight into the cross arm breaker.
And now Daniel Bryan doing the full count, having a submission in, breaking it right at the last second.
He knows he's got 5 seconds, and he adheres to them rules. And Styles barely able to get to his feet. But one thing that might make Daniel Bryan better than AJ Styles, Styles has never beaten Randy Orton.
And now Daniel Bryan's got the ground and pound in on AJ Styles.
Well, AJ Styles managing to mount a comeback, trying to go for his combination, but Bryan ducks though. Styles with a lovely drop kick though. Trying to get back into this.
Now AJ Styles trying to get back into this after being beaten down this past couple of minutes. Got a backbreaker in. Now a suplex. Oh, turns it into a lovely net breaker. Gets him down, but Bryan managing to kick out. And now it looks like AJ may be going for the Styles Clash. No, Bryan rolls into a pin. Then AJ, Bryan again. And these two technicians rolling around the ring, but only getting two.
Two.
And then the Dragon Screw leg whip taking down Daniel Bryan. And now AJ might be looking to use that calf crusher later on. AJ comes in, but lands in the middle turnbuckle.
Drop toe hold to the middle turnbuckle.
Comes running in, but drop toe hold to the middle turnbuckle. I got drop toe hold to the middle turnbuckle.
And Daniel Bryan using the Miz's kicks in the corner to AJ Styles.
You must be tired if you're saying that, and that is true. You're right, the Miz does them better as well. Drop kick in the corner by Bryan. AJ staggering out, but no, he was luring him in, playing possum.
Hello, possums!
Got him up on his shoulders, but Bryan ducks behind. And now maybe trying to get him in a full Nelson. But AJ's fighting this. Bryan's caught him low.
Oh.
And a full Nelson back suplex going for the cover. But AJ managing to kick out. And Bryan now putting AJ Styles on that top rope. Hurricane Runner.
No, gets caught by Styles. Styles clash off the second rope, could it be? No, but Bryan's fighting out.
No, that was clever. He's hanging on to that second rope and then kicking away.
Bryan manages to fall in the ring. Styles clambers to the mats below.
And to the wafer thin mats. And Dan, just remind me, how wafer thin are those mats?
They're mere millimetres thick over pure concrete.
Now AJ struggling to get up, and a counter victory would work for Daniel Bryan.
But Styles has still got a little bit more left in him. I don't know how much, but a little bit more.
I don't know how much. And now Daniel Bryan come running in. AJ docked him.
So Styles step Bryan on his feet, but gets caught with a knee to the jaw from Styles.
The full impact. It might take AJ Styles a little time to adjust that. He's not champion in this match as he has been for so long. Now he's got Daniel Bryan. We're going to make thrown to barricade.
No, Bryan reverses, but Styles hits Bryan with a back elbow. Shooting star into a reverse DDT on the side, on the outside.
Beautiful there by AJ Styles. And AJ's throwing Daniel Bryan in. I think he's going to finish him now. Looking for the phenomenal four-up. No,
springboard 450. Gets caught by Bryan because he had the knees up.
Knees up, Mother Brown. Well, the leg of Daniel Bryan might hurt, but it gives Bryan a chance to put in a yes lock. Trying to go for that LeBell lock.
Wrenching away at the nose and gets the hands locked.
And he's got it in, and AJ's got nowhere to go.
Just wrenching away at that bloody broken nose.
And Daniel Bryan, just such a dangerous man. AJ's got nowhere to go. And Bryan shouting at AJ, tap out.
The Styles managing to power through. Rolls up.
Oh, only gets a 2, but AJ's got the back of Daniel Bryan now.
Calf crusher locked in.
Oh, is AJ going to tap? Is Bryan going to tap?
Oh no, Bryan manages to get to the bottom rope to break the submission attempt.
But you got to think how much punishment that leg taken in this match. AJ has been focused on it, and the arm of AJ Styles might be playing him up, but that won't stop him. They don't call him phenomenal for no reason. AJ's got the leg of Daniel Bryan, but insecurity.
Finally get some separation. Both men down. Both men spent in this match as well.
And now Bryan Bryan's to his feet. AJ is in trouble now. Oh, huge kick by Daniel Bryan. In the Miz's moves, but I'm fine with that tonight.
Well, do you reckon they issued Bryan a challenge saying, look, I bet you can't get the fans to stop chanting yes. Challenge accepted.
I think so, yeah. I mean, just think how popular it was. It was waning a little bit, but to kind of completely take away. If Bryan was to bring it back now, would the fans cheer it? I think they would. Would it be as hot as it was? Maybe not. But Bryan seems happy, but
Styles rolls through, looking for that calf crusher, but Bryan countered it, kick to the head, goes for the cover. But only getting a 2 count.
2. AJ's in this by the skin of his teeth right now. And now look at Daniel Bryan grabbing the legs of AJ Styles.
Grabbing the arms, James.
Fuck's sake, Daniel.
Bryan.
And now Bryan grabbing the arms of AJ, just booting away at him 5 or 6 times. Now going up to the top.
Styles up to his feet, though. Cutting Bryan off.
Well, AJ in serious... Daniel Bryan in serious trouble right now. AJ going up.
Headbutting away at Bryan.
And he's trying to go up maybe. And AJ Styles, they're caught up there by Daniel Bryan. AJ thought he had the advantage.
Yeah, Bryan sliding through the legs, crutching AJ Styles, and now going up behind him and just wrenching away at that nose again.
Oh my God. And now he might be trying to back suplex all the way off the top. Smells like shit in it. And has he got him?
Styles spinning through though, planting Daniel Bryan.
And Bryan struggling to get to his feet. AJ!
Resurgence, got that leg locked. Is he going to roll through? Oh no, plants him down.
No, Bryan manages to get up from it, but caught in a calf crusher. Dan, AJ might be champion.
Yeah, boy. Got to tap, Bryan.
And Bryan struggling to get to that bottom rope.
Only me. Tap.
Come on, Daniel, get there. And AJ trying to roll him up, but no. Bryan gets showed up at 2.
2.
And AJ Styles now looking to put Bryan away, but again, Bryan's had a reversal for near enough everything.
Test of strength.
And AJ now going to go look for the backslide. Bryan blocking it. It's the first man to get to his knees. And Bryan now, each man on the other. It takes so much core strength. And now sick back elbows to the back of the head.
Now Bryan's looking to get the upper hand. Styles managing to fight out a couple of back elbows from him. And again, a change of momentum. Flips Bryan over, who lands on his feet. Snaps suplex, like a brainbuster suplex there. Goes for the cover. But Bryan managing to get the shoulder up at 2.
2. AJ Styles thrown on the apron, but AJ catches himself.
Bryan kicking the arm away from under Styles as he was looking to leap in for a perhaps phenomenal forearm.
And cuts him off, and Daniel Bryan is on point. We're worried about, ring rust or the injury causing any harm. And he's been fantastic, especially since turning to the dark side. But he's just been gone.
But Styles just hung him up on the top rope.
And now he's in serious trouble. And what's AJ going to do?
He hasn't got the strength in his left arm, though, to get that phenomenal forearm.
So what's he going to do? Use the first and second.
Jump straight into a kick from Bryan. That bit of hesitation cost him, but a Pele kick.
And AJ may be... Daniel Bryan may be out, but AJ can't capitalise on it. And which way will this go? Both men down. Maybe the crowd finally getting into this one. And look who it is. It's Eric Rowan.
What the fuck's he doing out here?
What the fuck is he doing out here? Eric Rowan out, and...
You're a bit late for the Royal Rumble. You're a bit early for the Royal Rumble, mate.
Maybe he's got the wrong match looking on. Is he come out here to to send a message, maybe. We know him as one half of the Bludgeon Brothers. Is he going to take out either AJ or
Well, he's
Daniel
had problems
Bryan?
with Daniel Bryan in the past.
Well, yeah, been part of the same family, for God's sake. And now with AJ Styles as well, the WWE Championship on the line. And he's just standing there, weirdly looking on.
Is Bryan fucking Luke Harper going to come out?
Oh, my God, is it that? We're going to be a turn? I have no idea what they're doing at the moment. AJ kicking down Bryan, who has not been distracted yet. And Bryan's got hold of the ropes. Goes to the insecurity.
Catches the ref inadvertently.
Mike Chioda down, and now Styles
Clang hits it. 1, 2.
And Eric Rowan's here. It's got AJ Styles.
Cunt must be a fucking vegan, isn't he?
Choke slam. Well, whatever he is. It's just the start of the vegan society, Dan.
The Vegan Edge Society.
The VES. Daniel Bryan now looking to go for the cover.
Kick out, kick out.
Right, Chioda. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan beats AJ Styles here tonight.
What the fuck is Eric Rowan's motivation, though?
What the fuck is he out? I don't know. I really don't know why he's here. As a match, before we look into that shenanigans, it wasn't. But the crowd was dead.
Sorry, but is Bryan and Rowan in cahoots?
Well,
very cahootish. It is very
cahootish. I've been very cahootish, and you've been very cahootish. Yeah, would they? This is the question. But as a match, it was not been too bad, to be fair. The crowd was not into it at all. I think it heated up in a slow burner, but that ending was a little bit odd there with Eric Rowan. What does that mean? You know, where's the Bludgeon Brothers? Dan, what are your thoughts on that match?
Well, you know, I wouldn't go as far to say it was a barn burner. It wasn't anything that tears the roof off the building. As we're talking about this match, though, Eric Rowan's just picked a limp AJ Styles up.
Oh, it's obvious they're working together. And Bryan's going to take Styles out.
Oh, running knee.
And Eric Rowan sending a message there. What I will say is after that, Dan, it is over for you. Because I do get another point, and it goes 7-4. My biggest victory for maybe a couple of years. With 2 matches left. Let's just hope you've gone Balor in the next match. If it is indeed. So our next match is the Universal Championship. Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar. But let's just look at the tail of the tape. And let's talk about, first up, weight. And Finn Balor's 190 pounds.
Brock Lesnar is 286 pounds.
And chest size, Finn Balor's 41 inches.
Brock Lesnar's got 11 inches on that at 52.
Reach for Finn Balor's 71.
And a further 10 more inches for Brock Lesnar at 81.
Combined days as Universal Champion, 1 day for Balor.
And only 589 days for Brock Lesnar.
And it is WWE July 2016.
And Brock's was March 2002.
All right, Dan, so up next, it's the Universal Championship. It's Finn Balor going against Brock Lesnar. And let's have a look how all this came about. It truly is David versus Goliath.
I feel like a caged animal right now.
An extraordinary man that does extraordinary things.
Waiting for him to open the door.
You can tell Finn Balor is fired up.
And let me run free. Free.
Mind-twisting style on display.
You know, they say to shoot an arrow, you gotta pull it backwards. The target.
The Universal Champion. You see, David, he stood in the shadow of a giant. They said you're half the size, and they laughed in his face. But they didn't know who David was. And Goliath fell, face down in the dirt.
Could it be Balor's moment? It's Balor and the Beast for the Universal Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your reigning, defending, undisputed, Universal Heavyweight Champion.
You're looking in the eyes of an absolute beast. Fight me!
Absolute dominance personified. Brock Lesnar! You can't survive Suplex City! You can't survive the onslaught! You can't survive Brock Lesnar!
Well, Dan, as promo, what are your thoughts?
Well, ever since TLC, it was announced that it was going to be Braun Strowman going to face Brock Lesnar. He had earned that by beating Baron Corbin. Even though he had his arm in a sling, he had a bit that also hated Baron Corbin. But fast forward to a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown Live. Fast forward a couple of weeks ago on Raw. And, you know, Baron Corbin said some things about Braun Strowman. Didn't like it. So Braun chased him to the back. Found him by a limousine. So he ripped the door off. Vince McMahon came out and said, look, that's my limousine. What the hell are you doing? I'm going to fine you $100,000 and you've lost your shot at Brock Lesnar. So they needed to crown a new number one contender. That same night, there was a fatal four-way. It was Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, John Cena and Finn Balor. Finn Balor was triumphant, getting the victory over John Cena, earning his spot into the match. Then the following week, Vince McMahon says this is like David and Goliath, and he started quoting Bible verses. And, everyone's discrediting Finn Balor, but, he is an ordinary man that can do extraordinary things. And, overcoming the beast incarnate would just be another notch in the career that is Finn Balor.
Well, he's not coming out here as a demon, but just as plain old Finn to go against Brock Lesnar. But I truly believe tonight that we're going to see something special here at the Royal Rumble. And that's for why, in this match, I have gone for the only one to do it. The true guy. I mean, you just talk about a guy, and yes, there is one guy in this who is underused by WWE, and fans love him on the internet. He's the internet darling. He's worked hard behind the scenes. Seems like quite a nice guy. He's here tonight, and that man is Brock Lesnar. Dan, who have you gone for? Not that it matters in this match.
Brock Lesnar. No, I've gone for Brock Lesnar to keep hold of his title, not to retain. So what do you think of these 3D images? I think we've mentioned it before. Hanging there, they're taking the place of the pyros.
I think they're getting a little bit better because the ones earlier for Asuka and Lynch are pretty cool. I mean, these ones maybe aren't great, but the technology's kind of catching up where it doesn't look like it's placed there. Do you know what I mean? It kind of makes sense. And I think it's good with Brock Lesnar coming out here. The reaction from him has definitely changed, but that kind of thing looks pretty cool now. I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
I think, they're certainly different. I did very much enjoy the Asuka one. It was kind of like a cascade of masks, down towards the entrance. It is certainly different, and, I don't know, but it does seem weird, but I think they're missing a bit of pyro.
Yeah, it's something for special events, maybe hopefully outdoors events as well. It'll be look quite nice in the sky. I understand with indoor ones, and they do it for the international shows, so maybe look sense. But Brock Lesnar's coming out here looking at Finn Balor like he's the last bit of chicken in a shop. He's going to eat it.
And Paul Heyman walking out with a confident swagger.
My name is Paul Heyman. So what do you think of Finn Balor's chances here? I mean, keys to victory. Balor's surely got to use his speed.
Well, don't call me Shirley, but yeah, he needs to stick and move, try and avoid the early onslaught from Brock Lesnar. He's going to get hit with, I'd say, about 10 to 15 suplexes.
Yeah, at least 20 to 25.
And, he just needs to run.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. Use your speed. Jab and move, jab and move. Lesnar perspires an awful lot. when he's running around in matches, and the longer you take him, the more it's going to be.
Oh, and Balor straight out the blocks with a double kick into the corner, and he's just kicking away at Brock Lesnar. Some big right hands.
Here we go, right after Brock Lesnar, but getting pushed out of the apron.
Lands on the edge of the ring apron. Step up enziguri to Lesnar, followed by a second.
Well, he's trying, and now a shot to the midsection. Nips over.
Springboards in, double foot stomp to the back. Running forearm.
And now, again, drop kick back Lesnar in the corner. Lesnar hasn't hit an offensive move yet.
Well, he's going for the Goldberg method of just catching him.
And now he's going for the swing blade. Uh-oh.
He gets caught by Lesnar, and a suplex sends him across the ring and to the outside.
And now Lesnar just throwing Balor around on the outside. And that'll teach him. Oh, my God.
Throws the bottom of his back into the edge of the ring apron, rolls him into the ring, and drags him out again.
And then straight into barricade.
Toying with his dinner.
Well, this is the thing. There's definite height and weight advantage, but that won't put off Finn Balor. Even though he's going to get suplex again. Well, Balor had to relinquish his Universal Championship due to injury, and I think Brock Lesnar's going to test him here tonight. Uh-oh.
Now Lesnar's rearranging a bit of furniture on the outside.
Uh-oh, Brock Lesnar. He's going to end up hurting Balor. He's got him. In the power slam, he's going to try and put him through the announce table.
Balor with a backslide, throwing Lesnar stomach first into the corner of it.
Well, that point went right into his tallywhacker.
Oh, second time.
And it's supposed to call him right in there.
And his purple-headed warrior must be getting a bit of punishment.
Well, to be fair, Paul Heyman's wearing purple. And Balor fighting off.
But Lesnar just responds with a couple of knees to the midsection, and Balor just falls to the floor.
I know, my God, Lesnar just ragdolling Balor, throwing him a top turnbuckle. Brock's definitely feeling it, but he's on top of Balor at the moment.
Now a second a second shoulder to the midsection, and Balor falls to the floor in a heap. But a few years ago, Lesnar had a bout of diverticulitis.
Well, exactly, and they could have gone right into the air. And Lesnar now suplexing Balor again across the ring.
But Lesnar's in a lot of pain here. I mean, I don't know how much of a beast Murphy must be if even Lesnar sells injuries.
Well, Lesnar's a good wrestler. As I says, probably just doesn't try. He can sell. He knows what the move is. And Murphy just provided a near 5-star classic earlier tonight, so you can get off that train. As Brock Lesnar now going to the midsection, and again the fifth suplex to Balor. And Balor now again caught him right in that point.
Oh, hits a swing blade.
And now we're going to try and take advantage of this.
Oh, just runs through Balor with a clothesline though. The impact there. I think Balor's wishing he brought the demon out to play.
He's looking for his pot of gold. Oh, and attack Balor, but Balor kicking again to that midsection. And Balor is Brock Lesnar's really, really struggling here. He's trying to suplex him.
Oh, but can't get Balor over and just drops him in a heap on the floor.
And what can you do? And Balor, if he realises this now, and there's
there's only one thing for Lesnar to do.
F5.
But Balor turns it into a tornado DDT. Goes for the cover.
1,
2. Oh.
But somehow Brock Lesnar managing to kick out. And Balor's on the assault now to the midsection.
He's kicking away at Lesnar. Double foot stomp. I think Balor's one coup de grace away from getting the Universal Championship back.
Well, it's truly David versus Goliath, and Lesnar going to the outside. Right to the scene of the crime. And he's going to go fly.
Oh, takes out Lesnar.
And Balor, I don't think, finished just yet. No, he's just Brock Lesnar.
Surely he's not going to go for a third.
Call me Shirley, but the little Irish man. But Balor might see the championship in his future again. Wiping out Lesnar.
Not a fourth time.
Oh my word. Has Balor got it in him? Lesnar struggling to get to his feet. And Balor, drop kick.
Oh, Lesnar is in a lot of trouble here.
I don't think I've seen Lesnar in this much pain in a very long time. Is this the end?
He's in the drop zone.
Here comes Balor. Coup de grace.
Hits the mark.
Balor's go for it. 1, 2.
Oh, Brock powers out straight into the Kimura lock.
Oh, Balor's cool. Nowhere to go right now.
And Brock's got that just demented look in his eye.
Well, Finn Balor's trying to fight this. And Heyman looking on. Come on, Balor, get to the ropes. That's a good match, isn't it? I've been enjoying it.
Oh, Balor taps out.
Oh, I was enjoying it. Finn Balor taps out. Brock Lesnar wins. I never thought I'd say I enjoyed Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor match, but hey, not been too bad. Dan, what are your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, a very good match. You know, Brock Lesnar playing into this injury that he's got. I think it's absolutely perfect. You know, at least it looks like it gives Finn Balor a fighting chance, and it proves that Brock Lesnar is human.
I think without a doubt, Dan, and what a rumble this has been. It means predictions go to 8-5 to me. We both get a point for that with one match left. Well, Brock Lesnar's walking out here as Universal Champion, but he knows he's been in a war and he's gave more to Finn Balor than he did Samoa Joe or Braun Strowman these past couple of years. And he's even looking on at Balor and going, oh, no, wait a minute.
German suplex.
And he was injured a minute ago and I think he felt embarrassed. I think he's recovered. No, it still hurts him. Maybe unfinished business.
Oh, Brock Lesnar's been humiliated by Finn Balor. But Brock Lesnar may have won the battle, but he certainly won the war.
Yeah.
Standing tall with his title. But there's one thing I do want to commend Brock. On the first time Balor looked to leap over the top rope to hit the plancha onto Brock Lesnar, he was coming up short. Brock Lesnar stepped forward and took his graces, and I think that is something that makes a great man. And you know, love him or hate him, Brock Lesnar can wrestle a match. It's just 9 times out of 10 he feels he phones it in, or you know, it's whatever it is with Brock Lesnar. But you know, he is an absolute believable beast. And this kind of Brock Lesnar is a Brock Lesnar I wouldn't mind being in WWE. And now to put an exclamation point on the end of the beat, and he just hits Finn Balor with an F5.
All right, Dan, so a couple of things we've got to do before the Rumble starts. First off, we've got to pick another lucky number draw. So we'll do that right now with our phones.
Okay, Google, give me a number between 1 and 30.
25.
Yes! I'll have
Siri, can I have a number... Oh, hi. Can I have a number between 1 and 30?
It's 17.
So we've got a number of draws, and up next it is a Royal Rumble, and Dan, it is all about the numbers.
The Royal Rumble. The epitome of opportunity. Outlast the competition to secure a championship match on the grandest stage of them all. WrestleMania.
The brilliance, the elegance of the greatest event in live entertainment. WrestleMania!
The road to WrestleMania begins here at the Royal Rumble. The rules are simple. 30 competitors enter, each tasked with tossing the others over the top rope. If your 2 feet hit the floor, you are eliminated. A fact that Kofi Kingston has done his best to circumvent over the years.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen! He saved himself!
Since its inception, this spectacle has had a total of 1,010 competitors, with 97% of those entrants finding their 2 feet on the floor before the night was through. Of those 976 eliminations, 43 have come at the hands of Kane. A cumulative Rumble record. The distinction of most eliminations in a single Rumble event, however, belongs to the monster among men, Braun Strowman, as 13 men got those hands at last year's greatest Royal Rumble. Amazingly, only 26 individuals in WWE history have the honor of calling themselves a Royal Rumble victor. 6 have managed to pull off this monumental feat twice. And Stone Cold Steve Austin did it an astonishing 3 times.
Oh, hell yeah!
So what's the key to winning the Royal Rumble and writing your ticket to WrestleMania? Some would say it's all about endurance. How long can you last? Certainly, you'd hope to at least get in the ring.
Oh! Oh my God, what the heck? I can't believe what I just saw! Oh my God! Did that really happen?
Once you do, you'll need to go longer than Santino Marella, who lasted a single solitary second.
I wasn't ready! I wasn't ready! Oh, I'm going back there!
But are you ready to rumble for over an hour? In 2006, Rey Mysterio held on for an incredible 62 minutes and 12 seconds to win the Rumble.
He did it! Rey Mysterio did it!
The longest time in history for a winner. However, last year, Daniel Bryan shattered that time, lasting over 76 minutes, only to come in 3rd at the greatest Royal Rumble. And over on the women's side, Sasha Banks was the original Iron Woman, spending more than 54 minutes in the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble, only to end up in 4th. Others believe to win the Rumble, you need a little luck, as in how late a number did you draw? Carmella and R-Truth are certainly hoping so. As winners of the Mixed Match Challenge, they will be entering at number 30. And while it's true that 23 winners have emerged by entering in the last 10 spots of the Rumble, only 3 winners have done so from the very last entry. So is it endurance or luck? The truth is, you need them both. This year, the 32nd annual Royal Rumble event heads to the Valley of the Sun, where for the first time ever, the Royal Rumble will emanate from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. And 40,000 members of the WWE Universe will witness history as 2 rising stars will overcome the odds and become immortalized.
We got the power.
60 superstars, 2 Rumble matches, the opportunity of a lifetime. The road to WrestleMania begins at the Royal Rumble.
Oh my God, so number 1 is Elias. We're going to start off with a concert with Elias. Hello, I'm Elias. And Dan, you got all the numbers in front of you. Who have we gone for number 1?
I've gone for Andrade Cien Almas, and you have gone for Samoa Joe.
So Elias is number 1. But also we've got all the games we played earlier. So we've got Santino, Iron Man, most eliminations, who eliminates who, surprises, Final 4, your number picks, and your lucky number. Of course, down your 25. I was 17. You'll be keeping us a track for all of these things. And we're trying to call the action as well as Elias. He's coming out here. Now, do you want more surprises than we saw in the Women's Rumble now?
I'd like some pleasant surprises, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see something, maybe shocks. I don't know which way it's going to go. We've already told us who we think it's going to be. I think McIntyre, Dan thinks Seth Rollins. Doesn't matter now because I want to pay for you overall. It's just for personal pride.
And bonus points.
Loads of bonus points right now. I mean, at the moment, bonus points-wise, on the overall table, it's 9-7 to me because you've got 1 for NXT TakeOver. So just 2 points in it. I mean, and like you said, there are 36 points on the line now. There's 44 points on the line right now, Dan, so there's a lot to be played for.
43. Because you haven't
Elias is 43, so yeah, but we'll find out who number 2 is in a minute. I'm sure it's a Hill. Who have you got as number 2, Dan?
I have got Adam Cole. Oh. And you have got The Miz.
Well, Miz may make his entry. I don't think he will now. So Elias said he's going to start the Rumble, finish the Rumble. He might be an Iron Man. Oh my God. Wait a minute, the music's playing.
It's
number 2
is Jeff Jarrett. And that is JEFFJARRETT.
And we're going to have a concert. Is Jeff Jack one of your surprises?
No.
No, he's not one of mine either, I don't think. And he's out here going against Elias. 1 and 2. Can he book his place at the Royal Rumble? He's not been in a Royal Rumble match since the Royal Rumble of 1999.
He's looking a bit. He's got a bit of timber.
He has 20 years ago. The Impact, the TNA founder.
So does that mean in 20 years' time, Cody Rhodes is going to appear in the Royal Rumble?
Well, Jeff wants Elias to get out of the way.
Isn't that the hat that Edge was wearing and
Yeah.
Christian in the Champ Stain Challenge?
Well, Elias is smirking.
No, James, he hasn't got a cigarette in his gob. He's got a smile on his face because it's double J. JARRETT. He must listen to the podcast.
I know, he must do. Well, Elias seems to love him. I don't know if the match has officially started yet. Oh, he says you get Elias this time, but it's nice that someone brings something to the table. And they want to sing with Elias here tonight.
Y'all want to hear a duet?
And the yes chant here.
Well, Daniel Bryan's mission has failed because the whole crowd is in a yes movement. Double F. JARRETT. Huge forearm to the jaw. Elias walks alone. Just like Batista's theme.
Was he turned heel now and finally Royal Rumble starts?
He just doesn't want to share his spotlight with anyone.
Well, Jeff Jack now getting beaten down by Elias. I think control at the moment coming number 1. Wants to send a message that he wants to go to WrestleMania. Well, last year lasted 26 minutes, and tonight he starts at number 1. He's going to have to go nearly over now. Jeff's going to go.
No, he's managing to fight back. There's still a bit of fight left in the old dog still.
Oh my God, and he's still got it. And Jeff fighting back. He's Irish
reversed. Clothesline from Elias. He's fucking ripped, isn't he?
I know, Elias is jacked. He wants to walk with him, and they're not happy, but he's got the guitar. Uh-oh.
Oh.
No slap nuts.
Well, I've done that since 2001 Royal Rumble when Kane rapped a guitar round the honky-tonk man. But it's happened here tonight.
Yeah, he's hit Jeff Jarrett in the back and eliminated for the Rumble. The first man eliminated. Dan, who have you gone for, number 3?
I have gone for EC number 3. So have you.
Oh, and it's the former Royal Rumble winner, Shinsuke fucking Nakamura, who won the United States Championship earlier. He would come in at number 4, at number 3. It's going to be a serious matchup with Elias. And Nakamura's in now, knees to the midsection. Elias goes for the kicks. Knocks it down. Doesn't seem like an age ago Nakamura was wrestling, so he's going to be fully refreshed now. That was when we were alive.
Bit of good vibrations in the corner. Charging towards Elias, who gets his shoulder up.
Well, Elias sends him in the corner, punch from behind. And they're going to work round that arm. And Elias walking up. And is that really clever, walking the ropes? In this day and age, in the Royal Rumble, not only mocking the Undertaker, but he's in serious trouble.
Well, he's walking with Nakamura. Turns it into an arm drag takedown.
And he's going to eliminate Nakamura. Holding on, we're 10 seconds away from number 4, Dan.
You've got Rude, I've got Mahal. Kurt Angle! Jeebus Christ.
Well, Kurt Angle's here in the Rumble. Is he down as one of your surprises?
No. Is he as one of yours?
I don't think so. And he's coming out here now.
Surprise is you've got EC3 Goldust Bray.
Oh my goodness, German suplex Nakamura. And now he's got Elias.
That's a second Hall of Famer in 4 entrants. Half of the field has been a Hall of Famer.
And now Angle's got Elias trying to get him over the top. I can't believe Kurt Angle's here. It's the first Royal Rumble Kurt Angle has been in since the 2005 event. Because 2006 he was defending his World Heavyweight Championship against
Mark Henry.
When Undertaker came out, then the ring collapsed. And of course 2005 he was involved. Shawn Michaels. And then he came in and attacked him, which led to their classic WrestleMania 21 match. Number 5 now, Dan?
I've gone for Xavier Woods. You have gone for Seth Rollins.
Also, who's it going to be, number 5? Well, it's New Day. But which one, Dan?
Big E. That's got to be worth half for the fucking Freebird rule.
No. And the Big E's out at number 5. Dan, so close. You knew it was going to be a New Day member. But close, but no pancake. As Big E's now making his way to the ring. And at the moment, we've only had one elimination, Double J. Much like the women's one earlier.
Big E goes straight after Nakamura, belly to belly overhead. The second one, we're in Suplex City here with Big E.
And now Big E's going to make a huge statement here tonight.
Belly to belly.
Let's not forget Big E, former NXT and Intercontinental Champion. And he's got United States Champion in trouble at the moment.
Big splash. Oh, Big E looks focused.
And now Big E picking up Nakamura. Oh,
throws him over the top rope. Kurt Angle's behind Big E, waiting in prone. Angle slam.
Well, he's still got it. Nakamura's going to throw him, into the ring post. And now Nakamura is trying to eliminate the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Oh, running knee.
On to the apron now. Nakamura is going to say goodbye to you, the Olympic gold medalist. Oh. That's a shame Angle didn't last longer. And the fans aren't happy about the two legends gone. But number 6 down, we move on. Who have we gone for?
I've gone for Ambrose. You have gone for a surprise entry, Gold Dust.
Johnny Gargano! Wow, Johnny Gargano coming out. He won the North American Championship last night. Now he enters the Rumble. And wasn't that a lovely thing? Both husband and wife with Candice LeRae earlier in the women's match. And now Johnny Gargano involved. I can't remember the last time a husband and wife competed in matches. Unless, Dan, Mike Ellison in this one. Anyway, Gargano.
Well, the Usos weren't in last year's Rumble, were they?
No. And here comes Gargano over the top, right into Elias.
Ducks underneath. Lovely Hurricane Rana.
Well, it's great to see Johnny Gargano, even though fans might not know who he is, and he's reversing Big E there.
Oh, kick to Elias.
And a DDT to Big E, but Elias catches him. We've already had 3 surprises in this one. Gargano holding on low. And Gargano might not make it.
He's wearing the same trunks he was yesterday.
He is. He's not changed. And here comes Elias.
Oh, but Gargano springs in through the second rope. Takes out Elias.
And there's Big E and Nakamura in the corners. 4 men. We've had 6 entries. And Gargano looking to get rid of Elias.
And all NXT alumni.
Apart from Kurt Angle.
No, these.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, exactly. You're right about that. But number 7 now. So who have we gone for?
I've gone for Mustafa Ali, and you have gone for Elias. So, no go for you.
Who is it?
Jinder Mahal.
Well, you're close. So, Jinder Mahal, former WWE champion. But the thing is, as well, you've gone for him early, so at least that doesn't take away your later spots. I've probably gone for Mahal for like 26 or something. But Mahal slamming down Gargano. A knee to Big E and a knee to Elias. He means business.
He's running for everyone. Shandy.
It looks like Sunil Singh's got hold of Elias. And Gargano might be in trouble. No. He's got Mahal. Oh. Mahal holding on.
Step up in Saguri.
Not again. Super kick. Oh.
Johnny Gargano is eliminated WWE champion.
And what a huge statement here tonight.
Possible Santino man. And the Singh brothers aren't done. Elias has got one. The other one's got Big E's foot.
And over the top.
Oh, Big E's going to feed him some pancakes. Oh, they've been in there for a little while as well. They've been running around.
It'd be moist.
Big end.
And that is it. And now we've had guitar strained across the ring. And now we've got pancakes.
Back to the NXT alumni.
And the problem is you've got 3 faces, 1 heel. But number 8 coming out next. Who have we gone for?
Kofi Kingston.
Well,
and you have gone for Corbin. No, I went for Woods earlier. It is Samoa Joe.
And his career is coming into a Royal Rumble event. Oh my God, and Orton. And Joe's out here just flattens Elias.
Johnny Takeover, or Johnny Royal Rumble now.
And he's been really impressive in this match so far. Off the second rope. And
Joe just walks out the way. Gargano hits the mat. I've seen this before with Samoa Joe.
No. He's looking on form at the moment.
And a test of strength between Big E and Samoa Joe.
Oh no!
And Joe eliminates Big E.
Well, hang on a minute. Most eliminations, Joe might be looking to set a record here. That's one. And now Nakamura, you know the wars Joe and Nakamura have had at TakeOver, and already it's number 9 coming out.
I've got Pete Dunne. You've got Jinder Mahal. No.
So who's it going to be?
Kurt Hawkins.
And Hawkins, 250 losing streak at number 9. And wait a minute, see how long he lasts. He's 1 little second, 2 little second, 3. He's in there. He has lasted longer than Jinder Mahal.
Well, he's escaping from the ring. Is this the most intelligent move by Hawkins?
Well, he's not lost yet. So, I mean, that's got to be a thing you got to think about.
Well, he's got back in the ring. And he's just started with Joe, but he's hit and run.
Well, let's go Hawkins. If Hawkins can pull off, it would be the biggest shock in WWE history. I'd just do what Zelina Vega did last match, just go underneath the ring.
Yeah, but Hornswoggle's probably back under there.
Oh, yeah, to be fair. Uh-oh.
Coquina clutch. Hawkins is tapping out, but it's not going to help him.
No. And he's going.
Oh, but Hawkins has rolled to the outside after Elias made the save.
And Hawkins.
Hey. He's going for Zelina Vega's tactics.
So at the moment, just 4 men in the ring down.
10.
Who is going to be number 10? We've both gone Ty Dillinger. And it is
Seth Rollins.
Oh. And Rollins is in early at number 10. But he's out here to burn it down. And like you said, the winner of the Rumble match that you've gone for is coming out now. Is Rollins to eliminate anybody in this one? Well, I've gone Rollins for being Iron Man. But at the moment, Elias has been in there 10 places longer, but he's springboarding in.
Safa Bin Saguri goes after Johnny Gargano. That would be a fucking amazing match, Rollins v Gargano.
Well, they're going at it right now, and a suplex by Rollins.
Falcon Arrow.
Oh, my God.
Super kick to Shinsuke.
One thing I said, not many men are coming at number 10 who won it, but then again, Nakamura at 14 last year was a bit of a surprise. Now, GPD over the top, but Rollins gets caught, and Rollins would have to eliminate everybody in the ring to be their long Iron Man. Not saying that's what he has to do, but, you know, with a knee to GPD.
Bouncing against a corner post.
Oh, Elias.
But Elias is sticking in there. Oh. Well, Elias tried to save himself. And Seth's like, what do you want me to do?
So Elias is gone at number 1. So it's Nakamura's been in the longest right now. Coming at number 11. Who we gone for?
I've got Adam Cole again.
You gone Cole again?
You've got Ambrose.
Ambrose. Who's it going to be? It's
Titus World Slide.
Come on, Titus. Stack it.
He's going to run up to the edge, stop, slow down, and shake his head and get into the ring.
He's going to stack it again.
He's not. He's not. Bonus point if you don't.
He's got bonus point stacking it. But,
hey! Bonus point to me.
Look at Hawkins. Hawkins is there, hiding. And Titus like, you taking the piss out of me. Titus has gone under the ring again.
Oh, he didn't slide under it, though. He crawled.
Well, he's gone. Hawkins is under there. And now it's Nakamura, Joe, Johnny Gargano, Rollins. What talent we've got. All former NXT champions. And Kurt Hawkins is coming out. Titus going after him. Here comes Titus!
Oh! Hawkins has eliminated Titus O'Neil.
Oh, no, Joe.
And Joe's eliminated Hawkins.
Well, Joe's second man is eliminated. But Rollins going to get rid of Joe. No. Oh, my God. And now Johnny Gargano going to help him trying to get rid of him. Now it's Nakamura.
Kanemura. Number 12, I've gone for Big E. He's already been and gone. You've gone for Apollo Crews.
Oh, well, we just seen Titus World Stars. I don't know if we're going to get Crews just yet. And I tell you what, your New Day placing weren't too bad, just different members. And Kofi Kingston coming at number 12.
So I've got Big E in Woods' place, Kofi and Big E's. So by my counting...
But we've seen Kofi Kingston do some beautiful things at the Royal Rumble to save himself. We see some stunts tonight. Comes clotheslining himself for the way in. And they're going after the three guys in the corner. And again, you talk about WWE, roster. Look how talented these guys are. You love seeing them in individual matches. And now Joe's going to look to get rid of Kofi. Well, Nakamura looks to get Rollins over the top. Joe focusing on Kofi. He's already eliminated Kofi's stablemate, Big E Langston. But who's going to be number 13?
I've gone for Ali B. And James, I think you've copied me because you've gone for black as well.
How can I copy you with 13 Ali B? And it's
Mustafa Ali. I've got Ali. Does that count as half a point?
What, as the surprises?
No, Ali and Ali B. I'd put Ali B, but if I take off the B, it's Ali. Mustafa Ali.
No, fuck you, man. So Mustafa Ali's out here, and Samoa Joe, he's looking at him straight away, and Ali's trying to stop himself. Rolls in now, X Factor to Joe. And again, another man with sheer size is outgunned by most. And Nakamura now shot to the midsection. Rollins is in trouble, but hanging in there. Oh my God, Mustafa Ali has just eliminated Nakamura from the Royal Rumble. United States champion, the winner of last year. And now it's NXT and 205 Live clashing as he DDTs Gargano. Who's at number 14, though?
I've got Goldust, you've got Kofi. It is Dean Ambrose.
And Ambrose at 14. Ali eliminated Nakamura. That is shocking. And Ambrose coming out at the winner's number last. And we're nearly halfway through this Royal Rumble so far. And Rollins' attention has turned to Ambrose. These two men have got unfinished business. Have you got anything with Ambrose and Rollins eliminate each other?
I haven't, no.
Well, they're going at each other right now.
Well, Kofi and his another unique save.
Oh my God, Ambrose closed on over the top. And Kofi's hanging on to that.
Well, rolling with his feet on the edge of the ring apron. He's onto the steel steps.
I don't know how they keep coming up with new ways. And Kofi now coming up again top.
Bang!
Oh.
Plants Ambrose with a DDT. And that's the third one tonight.
And Gargano looks to eliminate Ambrose, but gets chucked over the top. Holding on, coming slide back in.
Gets caught with a dirty deeds.
So now over the top and Gargano's gone. But, I mean, he eliminated, let's not forget, someone. Jinder Mahal, which was a huge statement. Dan, we're halfway through the run, but 15. Who have you gone for?
I've gone for Cena, which is going to be replaced with
Strowman.
And you've gone for Ali.
And it is...
No way, Jose.
No way, Jose. And it's a Taya Conga line. Oh, my God, to come out here. And, I mean, there must be at least 15 people.
At least 20 people.
And it looks like Seth Rollins and Kofi are going to try and suplex Ambrose. Well, no way, Jose. He's not on Raw, but he's in the Rumble. And halfway through the Rumble, it's been good so far. And Joe eliminating No Way Jose.
Is that a new record?
I don't know if it's a second or 2 seconds.
Well, less than a second.
Well, no one's going to beat that record, are they, here tonight? So
Jose is a Santino man.
Santino man.
Or is he going to be the Jose man now?
Yeah. But
he don't care. He's dancing out.
No Way Jose. And Joe's eliminated another one. That's 3 eliminations for Joe. And there's only 5 men in there now. It's Ambrose and Rollins, Joe, Mustafa Ali, and, of course, Kofi Kingston. Oh, wait a minute. Who's number 16?
Corbin. CN. It's McIntyre. Bit earlier than you'd have liked.
Yep. And Drew McIntyre's out here. The Sinister Scotsman. My pick for the Royal Rumble. He's coming out here later than Seth Rollins. but he's not eliminated anybody yet. Now he's looking to get rid of Rollins.
No.
My pick's looking to get rid of your pick.
No.
Number 17, Dan.
Number 17, I've gone Orton, you've gone Woods.
Boom.
Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods in the house. And number 17. I'm not happy with McIntyre. I think there might be a surprise now, Dan. With Rollins coming at 10, McIntyre at 16. Who's going to be maybe number 30?
And Kingston's been eliminated yet again.
But his foot didn't touch the floor. And Woods is saving him. And Kofi dancing with Woods' help. And I don't think this is going to end well for the New Day. The New Day rocks.
And for the second time in the match, Kingston is still alive in the Royal Rumble.
And McIntyre cannot believe what he's seeing. Here comes Woods and Kofi.
Oh, and McIntyre eliminates Woods and Kofi, and this time both of Kofi's feet hit the floor, and he's pissed off.
And that's the first 2 men for Drew McIntyre in his quest for Royal Rumble glory. It's Joe and Rollins, and now McIntyre's going to Mustafa Ali. And we're 10 seconds now for number 18, Dan.
I've gone Lashley, you've gone Mysterio. Pete Dunne!
Is he one of your surprises?
He isn't, no, what a cunt. What a cunt.
It's Pete Dunne, the NXT UK champ for over 600 days. And we're going to see Dunne and McIntyre. You shut your fucking mouth. I will put it past Dunne.
Snap suplex to Mustafa Ali, jumps on the fingers, kick to the head.
I wouldn't put it past Dunne to actually win the Royal Rumble coming at this time. Back suplex by Joe, land on his feet. 18, a fresh Pete Dunne. We know how good he is. Now he's McIntyre.
Go on, a bit of joint manipulation. Rip them fingers back. Go on.
Uh-oh, Drew's in trouble.
On, break it.
Don't you dare.
Pow!
You bastard.
And Drew's going to need a trip to the ER. Oh, and he turns Ali inside out onto McIntyre as well.
And now Dunne's going to send Ali out. No.
Oh, he's hanging on.
Just about.
But joint manipulation. No, Dean, don't, mate. Don't, mate.
Oh, and now Ambrose's looking to get rid of Pete Dunne. But here we go, number 19.
I've gone for Mysterio, and you've gone for Tatanka.
It's CN.
Andrade.
Andrade coming out. He was your Iron Man, which cannot happen now. Mine's Rollins when it comes to Iron Man, but...
Can happen if everyone else gets eliminated.
Joe's been in there long now. Joe's the only one that's been in there longer than Rollins at the moment. And now CN's coming in.
What was your number?
Going after Pete Dunne. What lucky number?
Yeah. 8?
17.
17.
So mine's Xavier Woods and he's been eliminated. And now it's CN and Pete Dunne. What a great matchup this would be.
Absolutely. Bitter End turned into a DDT.
Oh my word. We've got talent from 205 Live, NXT, NXT UK, Raw, and of course SmackDown right now in this Rumble. It's been a good Rumble so far as Ambrose and CN now mixing it up. Our picks going at it. Oh my god, we're waiting for number 20.
I've gone for the GPD Elias, so no go for me. And you've gone for Big E, so no go for you as well.
Well, who's it going to be?
It is Apollo.
Well, Apollo Crews is in this Rumble. He's coming out at number 20. And I tell you what, he looks fresh here tonight. Can he make a statement?
Oh, takes out Ali. And Ambrose.
Well, beautiful clothesline. Now going after Joe.
Step up in Seguri for Joe.
And credit to Joe. He's been there since number 8. And now Crews, Samoan dropping, Pete Dunne.
Ooh-ha Nation.
And now Ambrose going after him.
That's 2 former Rev Pro wrestlers as well.
I know. I'm sorry, but Rollins and McIntyre ain't coming out this time to win the Rumble. I'm sorry. This ain't going to happen tonight. Why is it on last? You know, this ain't special. McIntyre's gone. No, he's holding on.
Go on, Rollins.
No.
Throw him.
Oh. Don't you fucking dare.
Go on. Everyone join up and beat him.
No, McIntyre holding on. Number 21, Dan, coming out.
I've gone for Rollins, who's in the match, and you've gone for Nakamura, who was in the match. Is in the match?
He's gone now, yeah. McIntyre back in.
Ali B! Brah!
And Aleister Black is in the Royal Rumble.
One of my surprise entrants.
Yes, so you get a point for the surprise entrant. Even though I went Aleister Black, I didn't put him down as one of my surprises, but he's here at number 21. And will he make this competitive fade to Black? What do you think of Aleister Black and Pete Dunne being in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, buddy. And Dean Ambrose. All I need is Orton, and I'm going to have an orgasm.
Well,
and my 311 boy, CN.
CN, Orton's coming out soon. I got McIntyre making me proud, and Aleister Black going right after Pete Dunne. And NXT champ.
Oh.
And now Pete Dunne going for the bitter end, but Ali B chopping him out.
Takes out both and Dunne.
And it's McIntyre and Black. And they faced each other off with each other. Oh my God.
Big boot from Black, rocking McIntyre. And Ali coming in. Irish whip reversed. Oh, lovely back elbow from Ali. Oh, big knee to the jaw as Ali was flying though. Do you know what I see here? It's a big ring of people Orton hasn't RKO'd yet.
Well, the ring is filling up to maybe be cleared sooner rather than later. And speaking of sooner rather than later, they're looking to try and beat down on Aleister Black, McIntyre and Ambrose, which is a weird team up. Black mass kick to Ambrose!
Oh!
Aleister Black eliminates Dean Ambrose, but Joe from behind.
Coquina clutch. 22, you've gone for Joe. I've gone for Joe. You've gone for Velveteen Dream. Shelton Benjamin.
Benjamin is finally getting a chance here. He's been in lots of Royal Rumbles before. At number 22 is a prime position. My God, and Benjamin wasn't on any of our, I don't think, any of our picks. No. So Joe to eliminate Rusev. Joe's in there, but Rusev's not. Rollins to eliminate Lashley for me, and McIntyre for Braun, and Braun's not in there yet. So we'll see what happens. And Cruz trying to go for the kick. And Benjamin there, that's a beautiful move.
Oh, and Dunn looking to eliminate Benjamin, but he hangs on, skins the cat. But Dunn was waiting for him. Pay dirt.
Yeah, a beautiful move there, but again, Joe from behind.
He just likes clicking.
And Mustafa Ali.
Save. He gets caught in the coquina clutch.
And now Joe's got him, but here goes Benjamin.
Oh, runs up Ali, knee to Joe.
And don't tell me Mustafa Ali's going to get rid of Samoa Joe! Oh my God! Joe's been eliminated by Mustafa Ali!
It's a bit of payback for Ali, though. They were supposed to have a match. Joe cut Ali off before the match could start, and Joe looks pissed.
Oh my God. So that's 2 of our eliminations gone. Number 23 next. Who we gone for?
23. I've gone for McIntyre. He's in. You've gone for Titus. He's been and gone.
And it is Baron Corbin.
He is my Santino man, and I don't think that's going to happen. Eliminated very quickly.
Yes,
it doesn't look like anyone's prime for it.
We've seen 12 seconds in the hall, and even quicker when it came. But here we go. Corbin's in.
Oh, no, he's lasted longer than Jose already.
Yeah, and a clothesline to Rollins. And he's going to eliminate Apollo Crews. No, Crews holding on. Into Mustafa Ali's boot. And there's a lot of rebuilding to do with Corbin. Will it happen today?
Deep 6 to Ali.
My God, that's an impressive move. Eliminated Joe, but has been eliminated by Corbin. No.
No, still hanging on.
Oh, my God. Titus O'Neill's out, though.
Crews.
Apollo Crews springboards in. Oh, Crews is out, though. And Corbin eliminates him. His first man he's eliminated. But Cien's still in there. Called Seth Rollins. He's been in there the longest now out of all the people in the ring. Here comes number 24. And it's Aleister Black McIntyre going out.
I've gone Velveteen Dream. You've gone McIntyre.
And Jeff Hardy's been in the Royal Rumble. He is ready for action now. Yeah. Well, 25 coming up next is your number as well for lucky number. The winner. Jeff Hardy coming out here now.
Is he going to delete Aleister Black? Jeff Hardy's cleaning house, taking out Ali B, taking out Mustafa Ali.
But
Goes towards Corbin, but gets thrown in the corner by him.
Jeff now going to whisper in the wind.
Takes out 3 guys, Benjamin, Mustafa Ali and Corbin.
And now Dunn's got Seth Rollins in the corner. He's done well since coming in at number 18.
You would say he's Pete done well.
And now joint manipulation, Aleister Black.
Oh, step up in Seguri. Oh. And a Glasgow kiss and a knee. And these 2 guys are like fire and ice.
Oh my God.
Oh, and Black just pops his finger back in the socket. And that's how you deal with the joint manipulation.
I know, he's looking to put away Pete Dunne, but Corbin's got Black. Oh.
What a cunt.
And Corbin eliminates Aleister Black.
I fucking hate Corbin. Look at all the fans booing Corbin. He's a cunt.
His second man.
Don't throw out Pete Dunne.
Oh, if he dare throw out Pete Dunne. But Dunne's got the hand of Corbin.
Bending the...
He's going to break it. Oh!
Claymore kick.
McIntyre hits the Claymore kick on Dunne. Sends him out.
I fucking hate Drew McIntyre as well.
Drew McIntyre matches Joe's 3 eliminations. 25 next, Dan.
My lucky number. I've gone for Hardy. He's already in. You've gone for Jimmy Uso.
I ran out of people, I think. Who's going to be 25? Rey Mysterio.
Jimmy fucking Uso. I would piss myself if Jey Uso would have come out.
Oh, yeah. That would be brilliant. So at the moment, only 1 point for the whole numbers, and that's Xavier Woods. You surprised at Aleister Black's one. We're still waiting for EC3, both of us, actually. And is Bray Wyatt coming out here? Well, Mysterio's now springboard to Corbin.
Gets caught by Baron. Oh, backbreaker, though.
Well, Corbin's already eliminated 2 people. You're trying to add Rey Mysterio, won the 2006 Royal Rumble. One of the only guys, apart from Nakamura, to win the Royal Rumble at this moment in time.
But our picks are still about.
Yes. Rollins been in number 10. And, of course, Drew McIntyre, mine at 16. And Rollins might be nearing the longest in the ring at the moment. Well, longest in the match.
Yes, and Andrade and Rey Mysterio there reigniting their rivalry. A sit-out there from Andrade to Rey.
Right, so number 26, Dan. We're nearly done with the Royal Rumble now.
I've gone for the dancing man, Fandango. You've gone for the best man in the world, Randy Orton.
Well, the excitement in your voice for Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. But I've gone for Seth Rollins to eliminate Bobby Lashley in this match-up. And I've still gone for McIntyre to eliminate Braun Strowman, even though I've not seen Strowman left. We've got 4 guys. 27, 28, 29, We've got 4 guys after this. R-Truth is 1, so 3 more. Who are the 3 you thinking it's going to be?
Well, I've got the 4.
Well, Braun Strowman and R-Truth, that's 2. So we've got another 2 men. We're not sure who's going to be.
I've got O'Neal, Zayn, Sullivan.
No, I'm talking about just in who do you... Zayn?
Oh.
Yeah, oh, Lashley. Then he got eliminated by Rollins. Yes!
He's out!
Rollins eliminates Lashley.
Almost immediately.
And Rollins eliminates Lashley. It's on my pick. I get that. Did you get that as well? Oh, Lashley with a suplex to Rollins and now the announce table. And your pick's in trouble. He'll be right then. He's going to win this. And now the announce table. And Lashley, who was in just for seconds but got eliminated.
He eliminates Strowman.
Oh my God, Lashley's just put Seth Rollins through the announce table in anger. Dan, number 27.
The luckiest number in the Royal Rumble. You've gone for Bray. I've gone for Titus O'Neil, so it's not going to be Titus. It is Braun Strowman.
Oh my God. So the man who's probably the favourite coming in right now as Mysterio beautifully dealing with TTCN, and the people in the ring got worried. At this moment, Drew and Joe on 3 eliminations each. As Strowman's looking to come down here, maybe clean down for the time being. And Corbin lays in wait because he's the man that kind of screwed Strowman out of everything here.
And not forgetting, he has eliminated Braun Strowman from a Royal Rumble as well.
Yeah, that's a great point. And Strowman going right after Corbin. Corbin trying to fight off.
Well, he's doing his best, but gets caught with a big right hand.
Hey!
And Strowman has eliminated Corbin.
And just like that, and Corbin wants to go through. And then Benjamin's trying to get him, and Strowman's got him up.
Oh, but Benjamin with a big knee runs into a big boot from Strowman, though. And it is good night, Shelton.
And the second man, Braun, eliminates. Now he's got Jeff Hardy. Well, I've gone for McIntyre eliminating Braun, so that can happen now. But
so can't eliminate Rusev. That can't happen.
No, that can't happen. McIntyre, Braun, and Rollins eliminate Lashley.
Well, we've got Orton and R-Truth.
So we know Randy Orton's going to come up sooner rather than later. Strowman now working on Jeff. 2 elimination for him. Dan, who have we gone for number 28?
28, I've gone for Sami Zayn. And you've gone for the Big Show, and it is Dolph Ziggler.
Ziggler is here. It was a work. And he's looking at his former friend. This could be the end for McIntyre. I think McIntyre just eliminated someone else there. Braun from behind. He's got Drew in a headbutt. And a super kick. Oh no, McIntyre's in trouble. They eliminate him.
Yes!
Oh!
Yes, Dolph! Yes! I love you, Dolph! Have my babies!
Oh no! McIntyre's gone. I thought Rollins would win this.
Go on, Ali. Ali, eliminate Strowman. Please, Ali, eliminate Strowman.
Well, Strowman on the apron.
I would love you forever.
And CN watching it. Oh, that's a shame. Well, Strowman's got to be the favourite now, surely.
Don't call me Shirley, but he seems to be the favourite.
Rollins still knocked out at ringside, kind of forgotten about. Number 29.
Well, it's going to be Orton, but you've gone for Lashley. I've gone for Lars Sullivan.
Randy Orton coming out here. So only 2 right on points for there. 2, 1 for you, of course, R-Truth.
Possibly not, though. You've got Braun taking out Truth, so you actually haven't gone for Truth at number 30. You've gone Braun takes out Truth.
Well, Randy Orton's coming out. He's got to face Braun Strowman. And that's not a good place to be. So he's going to, okay, everybody, Rumble tonight? I don't think so.
He's got more chance than Drew McIntyre has.
Well, McIntyre's gone. Orton tried an RKO.
Oh, a power slam to Orton.
And Orton in serious trouble early on. And CN and Mustafa Ali up. And Strowman's got CN on his shoulders. Mustafa Ali's there. And what's Rey Mysterio doing? Oh!
Whoa!
Mountain and fall.
Well, Andrade had Mustafa Ali up in a superplex. Braun Strowman picked up Andrade for a powerbomb. Rey Mysterio jumping off the top rope, taking out the whole tower. Strowman hit the post, gone to the outside. He hasn't been eliminated. Right, so McIntyre.
And we wait for number 30, and of course, it's R-Truth.
Everyone's down. We're going to have a dance break.
Well, everybody's down at the moment. And here comes R-Truth. Well, number 30, R-Truth's coming out. What's up?
Nia Jax.
And why Nia Jax beating up R-Truth? And why the hell is she taking out R-Truth for right into the panel?
The LED screen.
What the hell?
Nia Jax is going to win the Royal Rumble.
Well, unless she's doing it for family.
It's about family.
And Nia Jax looks to be number 30 in the Royal Rumble. Are you kidding me?
Surely not.
Don't call me Shirley, but she's coming out here. And much like Becky Lynch, Jax wants to be in the men's Royal Rumble. And here she comes.
RKO her.
It's Jax.
Splash onto Ziggler. Takes out Andrade.
And look at
the fourth.
Look at Nia Jax. The leg drop, and now Mustafa Ali. So it wasn't Truth, it was Nia Jax instead.
So I don't get a point for that either.
No one gets a point. And now Ali and Jax, and a headbutt by Nia. Somebody going to eliminate Mustafa Ali. Him eliminated Samoa Joe by Nia Jax. He lasted over 30 minutes, but
yes. Come on, Orton. Come on, Orton.
Look behind you.
Do it. Do it.
Don't you dare.
Do it. RKO. RKO.
And he's going to RKO. Jax blocks it. Eliminates Randy Orton.
No, she doesn't, Joe.
And a shoulder block. Orton's in trouble. And is Ray going to 619 Randy Orton?
Jax picks up Rey Mysterio.
Oh no, she's trying to get rid of Ray. With a super kick.
Bang! Hits Jax.
Well, he's allowed to super kick a woman because she's in the Rumble. And he's allowed to 619 her. 619 her, may I just say.
Dial it up, Ray.
Ray!
Pow! Right in the kisser.
Well, I can't believe this. Mysterio, what are you going to do? Oh, no, don't do it! Yes! Oh, okay, Jax!
Yeah, boy!
You gotta love Randy Orton sometimes. That's
All the
hilarious.
time.
That's a gif for the ages.
Well, that's another number that Orton has RKO'd.
Only Orton could RKO a woman and get cheered.
And Orton and Rey Mysterio, they're having a look at each other. They're going to focus on Nia Jax first.
Well, I don't know. They've got history between the two. Let's not forget. 13 years ago, these were the two last men in the Rumble 2006. Both men have won it. They've got more experience than anybody else. Let's not forget Seth Rollins is still flat at ringside.
So's Braun Strowman. And Orton and Rey Mysterio working together. But Jax isn't out yet. Baseball slide, Ray.
Go on, Ray.
Bang.
There you go.
Goodbye, Jax.
Jax is gone, but
RKO.
Orton is. And Ray now going to get RKO.
Yes. Goodbye, Rey Mysterio.
We'll see you later, Ray. Well, he won't be winning the Rumble, but CN's got Orton and eliminates him.
The 311 boy eliminates the Viper.
Oh my God! Statement sent.
So the final four are Andrade, Dolph Ziggler, Strowman, and Rollins.
And how many did you get?
I've got one.
And how many have I got?
You've got two.
So it's down to Ziggler and CN at this moment in time. Both men trading shots, and I think Rollins now has probably got the Iron Man as well. Ziggler might be going to super kick. CN caught him. Knee blocked by Ziggler. Backdrop, landed his feet and see that final four. You wouldn't have thought going for the underhook DDT. Headbutt by Ziggler. And a chop. And all the rumours about Ziggler being finished were all a lie. And now both men trading and CN. And Strowman's in.
Takes down Andrade and Ziggler.
Oh my God. Now Braun means business. Well, Mysterio gone, you're number 25, Dan, but Strowman is here. And your pick's still in at my pick. Drew McIntyre close, but no cigar. And is Braun now the favourite? Waiting for CN to get to his feet.
He's going to run into a super kick from Ziggler.
Here he comes, and just squashes CN. He's going to run into Ziggler.
Splat Ziggler as well.
And I think this is Braun's to lose right now. I thought Rollins would win, but I went McIntyre because I wanted McIntyre to win. And now Braun notices Rollins.
Oh.
Bang.
Shoulder barge runs right through Seth Rollins. All these four guys have actually got a legitimate shot of winning this.
And the weird thing is, all four men have never won it. And apart from Rollins, and Ziggler for a cup of coffee, haven't probably won the heavyweight championship.
So we're guaranteed a new Royal Rumble winner for the second year in a row.
Exactly, which is, I think, brilliant. Seth now being picked up and Braun going to try and power slam him. Rollins fighting it, though.
Oh, super kick from Dolph.
And CN now with a knees to the face of Braun. Well, reverse zigzag, basically. Now Rollins going up.
And they're all going to kind of work together to eliminate the big man.
Rollins. Going to fly.
Frog splash. Ziggler's probably re-broken the ribs that he injured on the outside.
And now Ziggler, Rollins and CN going to come up with an idea to get rid of the big man. And now all three men going to go on him. But he's got CN.
Oh, it's not going to be Andrade.
No, but it might be Ziggler and Rollins. They're still attacking Braun. And they got him, but Braun again. Both men over the top. Oh.
But both hanging on.
Only just in now. Braun.
They're going to low bridge him.
Yeah, he's going to come flying. Take Ziggler out. It's Rollins left. Oh, he's got Braun. No.
Oh.
Braun holds on somehow. Seth not finished.
Super kick.
Oh,
one hand.
He's teetering.
He's tottering.
It's Seth. Oh.
No. Choke slam.
Braun with a choke slam outside in to Seth. Gets back in. So it's going to be one or two men. It's either going to be your pick, Seth Rollins, or Braun Strowman. No, Brock Lesnar is waiting for him. But then again, the winner can change and go to SmackDown if they want. So maybe Daniel Bryan is. And Strowman thinks it's his. And Rollins been put through an announce table by Lashley. His Van Bros in this match. And now Power Slam.
We're going to get a fucking Big Show finish, aren't we?
And now it looks like Strowman get rid of Rollins.
No, Rollins hangs on. Trying to drag Strowman over the top rope.
Oh my God, Strowman's going. And Rollins is going to get it.
Struggling. Oh. Both men in a precarious position on the outside.
Rollins on the apron with Braun. And Braun's got Rollins up. Rollins holding on to that rope.
Throws Strowman into the ring post.
Super kick. Down to one knee.
Curb stomp on the outside.
Looking to finish it.
Oh!
Seth Rollins. What's that going on?
Seth Rollins has won the Rumble.
Seth Rollins is the winner of the 2019 Royal Rumble match, and he's going to WrestleMania. Burn it down. Dan, you get the Rumble right for the third year in a row. Unbelievable there by Seth. What are you of that match?
I thought it was very good. You know, you had your great moments. You've got you had 3 or 4 different variations of staying in the Rumble match. There's one thing that I can't quite get my head around is Nia Jax. Why Nia Jax? Anyone but Nia Jax. I can kind of see her point, Becky Lynch done it in the Women's Rumble. But, nah. The only good she got RKO'd. And I absolutely fucking love that.
Yeah, I mean, that is the funny thing about it. All right, so, I mean, it was a great match, I feel. To have 2 Rumble matches and have them so different as well, and the kind of surprises with Jeff Jarrett. Fair play, Seth Rollins. As a heel, made it to the top. As a face now, going to WrestleMania. And hopefully a new direction going against Brock Lesnar. And can he burn it down there? He deserves it. He put in a great 2018, you know?
I hope he goes against Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, and, well, that would be fantastic. And also, we now know, well, I think I do, that it's going to be Drew McIntyre versus John Cena due to comments McIntyre's been making. And that's no matter. As long as McIntyre goes over Cena at Mania, I don't mind that at all. It'd be weird to see what happens with Bryan and AJ Styles, but it's Royal Rumble. We'll have a full run through in a minute. But we've got bonus points to decide, Dan. So let's work this out quickly. So the Santino number, the Santino pick, it actually was in the end.
No way, Jose.
No way, Jose. We'd gone for, well,
I'd gone for Corbin, you'd gone for Truth.
So that wasn't right. Iron Man in this one.
You had Strowman down as most eliminations.
I know.
Crossed him out.
I thought Braun. I thought, no, Braun's not on it. It's going to be McIntyre. So we got nothing for Santino, nothing most eliminations. Iron Man, I get a point for that.
Final 4.
Final 4.
You had Rollins and Braun.
Who eliminated who?
Who eliminates who? You had Rollins eliminates Lashley, correct. McIntyre eliminates Braun, he didn't. Joe eliminates Rusev, Rusev weren't even in the match.
So 1.
I had Joe eliminates Orton, Sullivan eliminates R-Truth, and EC3 eliminates Cena. And 4 of them weren't even in the match.
Surprise
entrance, I had Ali B, Sullivan and EC3. You had EC3, Goldust, and Bray Wyatt.
So that surprise. What about Final 4?
You had Rollins, McIntyre, Braun, and Lashley.
So I got 2, and you got 1.
I had McIntyre, Joe, Rollins, and Orton.
Yeah, and then picks at total 30, we got 1 right, which was mine, Xavier Woods. And the number 25 yours was Mysterio. Mine was Xavier Woods, which at least I got right with the number rule. So 0 there as well. So that means after those bonus games, 5-2 James after the men's one. So that means the bonus points overall now are 14 points to James, 9 points to Dan. And also, that means, Dan, you get a pay-per-view point for that. So it ends 8-6 overall pay-per-views. But James does get a pay-per-view win. What a great weekend it's been for me. I'm really, really happy about that. And we're going to fight off now as we go to Elimination Chamber and Fastlane. But let's go back to the start of the card then, Dan, and let's just have a look at it. Rude and AOP, we can't really judge that. Rusev versus Nakamura, again, it seemed pretty basic, 3 out of 5. Murphy and obviously 4 out of 5. We'll talk more about that, the WNR review.
It's not even fucking worth 2.5.
We're going to rate it, aren't we? Asuka v Lynch to start off. What are your thoughts?
Well, both put on a great match and it was very well done. I gave that a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I thought that was a great match as well between the two. Really told the story. And I gave that a 4.25 out of 5. Story told, Asuka getting the victory, helped Asuka out. Of course, Lynch would get redemption later on in the night. And then we had Shane McMahon and The Miz versus The Bar. I think another great tag team match. It was very surprising. It's better than I expected.
Yeah, it was a very good match. All 4 guys looked good in it. And, again, it was another good story told.
Yeah, exactly. Without a shadow of a doubt. And, of course, new SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
What did you score the first match?
First match is 4.25 out of 5.
Yeah,
and
I gave that 4. Oh, I've said mine.
And now, versus The Bar, I gave it a 4 out of 5.
I gave that a 3.5 out of 5.
And then we had Banks versus Rousey. It's scruffy in places, but Banks was good. Rousey did all right for what it was. Another 4 out of 5 for me.
I put Rousey still too inexperienced. It was a good match overall, but only a 3.5 out of 5.
And then the Women's Championship match, the Women's Royal Rumble match. And what a surprise with Becky Lynch being in there and actually winning it. A great moment, I feel. Not just because I picked it, but just because I thought it was great. Where this is the one we're going to look back on in a few years' time and go, remember when that happened? With Becky Lynch being involved.
Well, you say it was a good surprise. I think, 80% of the people on Twitter kind of guessed that was going to happen. So it wasn't really much of a surprise.
No, but you went Charlotte.
Yeah.
So out of the two of us, then, you were surprised.
Well, not really. No.
Well, there we go. But I'm still saying, it
wasn't so much a surprise.
I see you still bitter and twisted about it.
You know what I mean, and you're just being fucking pedantic.
You're being shallow.
Well,
I gave that 4.5 out of 5. I thought it was a great women's match. They used the undercard, Casey Catanzaro. We saw that. Not many legends, but I don't think it needed it because it told a basic story with Charlotte and Nia Jax involved as well. I thought it was really, really good. So that's 4.5 out of 5 for me.
Well, I thought it was good overall. Great feel-good moment to end it. Some humour with Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
And
Zelina
Vega. Yeah. Some very good moments with Naomi and Casey Catanzaro. I gave that a 4.25.
Yeah, I gave that 4.5, like I said. And then Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. Again, the crowd was shit out of it afterwards because of the Royal Rumble match. And it took a long time for the match to really get into it. And when it did, the Eric Rowan appearance asked more questions than it answered, even though obviously he's going to be kind of like a bodyguard now. Where's Luke Harper in that? And that's what you're kind of thinking about rather than the story going on about what happens to AJ and about the WWE Championship. Again, not a bad match. I don't think these two men can have a bad match. But again, not as good as their past meetings either, Dan.
Well, it felt like it was missing something. And it was by no means a bad match, but just not a great match with, a very unexpected ending.
Yeah.
I scored that a 3.75.
3.5 for me there. Lesnar versus Balor next. A great contest for what it was. Balor, Lesnar being injured and Balor taking advantage of it. Looking like Balor's going to get the job done. But very similar to their match, to AJ Styles and, Finn Balor. The Daniel Bryan match. So that's why, for me, I gave it 4 out of 5. Even though it was really good.
Well, I put a very competitive match, and it told a great story. Even Brock Lesnar and Finn Balor, you had the true David and Goliath, and David coming ever so close, but just short. And after the match, you had the horrific beatdown as well. You could see Brock was embarrassed by looking defeatable, so I gave that a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I gave that a 4. Out of 5 as well. And then the Rumble match that we just seen there with Seth Rollins winning it. A couple of surprises early on. Nothing real, huge surprise. Nia Jax thing was a bit confusing. But I think for me, it was I was 24-25 entrant. Kind of went away with me, and that's when you know it's quite an enjoyable Rumble match. There was no kind of lulls in moments there. Joe putting a good performance. That was all right. A couple of surprise eliminations for people, Mustafa Ali and stuff like this. And, of course, with Rollins getting the victory in the end was pretty cool. Dan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a very good free-flowing match. Starting off with a legend, Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle coming out. I would like to have seen Angle maybe go a little bit longer, do a bit more competitive. But it felt like a really nice, free-flowing Rumble. You wasn't like standing around waiting for someone to come in. We haven't had like a cleaner in a Royal Rumble for a while either. Not that I'm hinting at Kenny Omega, because obviously only an idiot would say he's coming in the Rumble because he is still under contract with NJPW. But, for the Royal Rumble match itself, it was very good. As you said, the Nia Jax moment was very confusing, but just made it worth her being in the Rumble as it was.
And I don't think the Rumble match itself, but I think the pay-per-view was just too long as well. They could have maybe cut a couple of things out. But again, the Rumble in itself was hugely enjoyable. I love the Royal Rumble events. And I feel this year it delivered. There wasn't like saying anything huge, but we went home happy. The people we want to win won, and I think the card worked out itself. So your match of the night, Dan, is?
It is actually a tie between the men's and the women's Rumble. I gave them both 4.25.
So what are you going to pick out the two?
For the overall feel-good factor, I'm going to go with the women's Rumble.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go for the men's Royal Rumble as well, just to balance it out. I think they're two great Rumble matches, and to come up with that, it shows cleverness, where it's once a year, now you've got two, you have to compete each other, even when they're saving themselves from elimination, Kofi, and then people like that was really, really good. Rating out of 10, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. A really good event. Is it one of the greatest Royal Rumbles of all time? Probably not. It didn't have a standout kind of classic undercard match like it did in 2003. But I think with the Rumbles themselves, they packed a punch. And the undercard is enjoyable, even though there's a lot of it. Yes, it lulls maybe a bit with Bryan and AJ Styles. But I think the beginning of it, Asuka Lynch, the tag team match, Banks Rowdy leads up to the Rumble quite well. And maybe just skip it. And the Balor Lesnar match is over before much harm. So 8.5. Dan, what are you giving it?
I'm going to give it an 8.25. As you say, with all them fucking adverts in, it's just really annoying. And then, you get what happened the night before on NXT TakeOver. And, it's just too much filler bits. And they could cut a lot of that crap out. We know what's on the fucking network. We pay £10 a month for it. We don't need to keep getting reminders. We know what the next review is. Fucking avid wrestling fan, you're going to be watching it. And if you're an avid wrestling fan, you're going to sign up for the network, so you're going to know what's on. You're going to be familiar with the programming. And if you're more on this board on Sky pay-per-view, well, more fucking fool you.
Without a shadow of a doubt, I completely concur. But that is it for us now. I mean, we've finished up recording on about 15 hours of podcasting, Dan. How do you think the weekend's gone, and what are your thoughts?
Well, I think much like the Royal Rumble, it's been free-flowing. We've had a good laugh. We've had some great memories. We've had some absolutely brilliant matches, especially on TakeOver last night. But is there such thing as a wrestling overdose?
Well, we've seen much. I couldn't handle another event tomorrow, but unfortunately it's Raw and then SmackDown. But I wouldn't mind like a little bit of a break. But we will do it all again WrestleMania weekend. And of course, we'll bring you TakeOver at the weekend and that full event there. And then of course with normal scheduled podcasts, as it was WWE vs WCW, and of course the network review and then pay-per-view for February as well. But that's it. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WWE or
at Vince McDan WWE.
I'm at J_Rowlands. Of course, all the Google platforms. Send us an email at WNRpodcast@gmail.com. We're on Facebook.
Yes, Facebook. You can come and find our page and give us a like with a WWE Network Review podcast. Or you can come and find me and add me as a friend. I am Vince McDan.
Yes, subscribe to our YouTube channel, W Net Review Podcast. We've got all the latest clips on there. Podcasts go at the same time, and usually do uploads like SoundCloud.
On your phone.
We're also on Spreaker Radio. We've got live shows, Stitch Radio, and iTunes where you can download, subscribe, rate, and review. There, but after 3 days and about 15 hours of podcasting, it's time for me to get some sleep, and I'm sure for Dan as well. But until the next show, until next time, I've been James Rowlands, and as always, I was joined by Dennis and everybody, and bye.
Bye.